in your heart. Just tell me what you want to hear, since I'm feeling out with fear. Can't believe you're near, so let's stay right here. You're really making me see all of the good we can be here in your arms, counting all the stars. Oh, 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 when will you have time to keep me in your life? So, oh, oh, our past is forgotten, our stories rewritten. Just tell me what you want to hear, since I'm feeling out with fear. Can't believe you're near, so let's stay right here. You're really making me see all of the good we can be here in your arms, counting all the stars.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the horizon. The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
This is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
It says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
the biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals,
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super.
What is-
They got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone.
It's
Not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh.
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. This is the show, Gaming Morning Show, Friday, January 11th, 2022. Thank you for being here, wherever you may be, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, or at gamingmorningshow.tv. That is Mike and Sean, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. It is great to see you. We are excited to finish out the week with 3 hours of fun this morning. We have an interview coming up at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time today with Flippy, who's part of the team behind the game Garden in the Sea. It's a VR-only game. It is designed to make you feel good. How cool is that? Just this game is designed to make you feel like you can explore and kind of get the weight of everyday life just kind of off, and you just explore in the sea. It's going to be really cool to hear how this game is accessible and how it came to be, and we'll do that at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time.
Nice.
I'm super geeked. I went out of my way to make sure I could get a bonus hour just so I could sit in on this, because I'm actually really excited to buy this and play it on my virtual reality headset.
So we get a message from Mike this morning. It says, bonus hour today. Immediately my brain's like, he wants to be here for the interview. Perfect.
Yep. Sure do.
Good morning to you, Kate Sade. Gabe Pride is here on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who is subscribing on YouTube. The series Far Cry 6 is continuing over there, so you can watch the YouTube exclusive. We will have a new episode out on Sunday, not today at noon. That was yesterday. So today you can watch the previous released episodes. On Sunday, you'll get another one at noon Pacific time. K-Laugh is here as well. It's good to see everyone. On the agenda, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We have birthdays this day in gaming history. We have two big announcements to share in just a little bit as well. Our first 5 questions guest of 2022 will be announced, and a special GMS Plays announcement as well. Is it going to be Mike?
Me?
Could be. It's not Mike.
But isn't it?
I mean, I'm sure you ask me at least. I was gonna say you at least ask me like 5 questions at some point through the show.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just always the 5 questions guest.
You're like the permanent 5 questions guest.
Yeah. Permanent guest.
Although, to be fair, isn't part of being research and development also part of being a 5 questions guest? I mean, we're asking K-Laugh questions all the time.
We ask him a lot of questions, like a lot. Whew.
Does
Whew.
K-Laugh get like a questions rebate?
Kyle, do you get a questions rebate?
There's one. All right, cool. Ding. Keep track of that. Actually, no one keep track of that, please. Including you, K-Laugh. We don't need to know.
Kyle.
No. We have news about astronomers and discovering a planet. No rumor whether or not it's Pluto.
Pluto, the best damn planet in the world.
Seems implausible. Implausible? Unplausible? Probably implausible.
Either way.
So they've
It's
already
definitely not plausible.
That works. Definitely not. Oh my gosh. I saw this story. This is about a mascot that made an innocent mistake, it seems.
Innocent, yeah. Yep. Super innocent.
And it ruined the social media event for a minor league baseball team or a college wood bat baseball team. And New Zealand had a person there had a cockroach trapped in their ear for 3 days.
Don't like that.
This is one of those stories that makes you like you get done hearing it, you're like, oh, cool, yeah, and all of a sudden, before you know it, you're like this.
Yeah, no, I have this, like, I've had this thing since I wrote this story last night where I've just been, like, digging in my ear. Like, I went and grabbed the Q-tip, and I was like,
And you know there's nothing in there, but...
Yeah, hopefully. I guess I don't know that.
But there might be.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
You never know. Never know.
Yeah.
Gotta check.
All right, we'll do that in just a little bit. Today is International Kite Day. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite. Fly a kite.
Fly, fly, fly a kite.
Mary Poppins, anyone? It's a good show.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Good show, old man. I saw this show once. It was wonderful. There was a man who was a robot. He was nude at one point.
I remember that happening in Mary Poppins.
When was the nude robot?
What?
Wait, what Mary
It's
Poppins
like
were
the
you
best-
watching?
Best part of the movie. What are you talking about?
Was it like 12 a.m. on Cinemax?
He says, I come from the future to bring you into the
Future.
Mary Poppins land. Bill Burke.
Someone please. It would be great if we find out that somebody had spliced a robot into Mary Poppins. That'd be hilarious.
Like Terminator meets Mary Poppins would be wonderful. The mashup we all knew, we all needed.
Like they go to the cartoon world, and then like all of a sudden like Roger Rabbit's there, and like, uh-oh, this is not the right place. We made a mistake.
We took a wrong turn at the star, which now has become Robin Hood. Oh god, Peter Pan. Whatever. Hey, it's Friday.
Did you just mix up Robin Hood and Peter Pan?
I sure did.
That's okay. They both have green clothes and do
Maybe
good
they're
things.
the same person. Robin Hood's what happened to Peter when he grew up.
That was supposed to happen.
Wait, Bear Bear, what do you think about Peter Pan and Robin Hood?
He likes the bear part.
Ah, gotcha.
Wait. Maybe Bear
necessities?
Maybe Bear knows about the. Would you say nude robot in Mary Poppins?
Yeah. I'd ask if you've ever seen Terminator, but I already know the answer, so I'm not gonna.
Bear's like, wait, I know this. I don't know why he's using his hand. The blinds are automated, so you might want to go check and see if Bear has a remote control.
I think he hooked up an Alexa out there.
There's this extension cord wrapped around your house. You're like, why is it there? That's why. K-Laugh is saying there is a Terminator Calls Mary Poppins YouTube video.
Of course. No, I wouldn't.
Oh
click
my
on that.
gosh, this is incredible.
Oh no, he already did.
No, it is.
It is just National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. It's a good kind of sandwich. Get a lot of
That
cheese
sounds
in
yummy.
there.
Lots of cheese.
Firehouse Subs, I think, has a pastrami sandwich.
They sure do.
Now the question is,
Not a-
does
not a
Grubhub
fan.
deliver Firehouse Subs to my house?
I don't know, but I work by a Firehouse Subs, so
So is Sean Grubhub now?
But surely,
no, I'm not bringing Ryan one, but I could get one for lunch.
I was gonna say, but surely Gaming Morning Show wouldn't influence your food decisions, would it?
No, that's never happened before. This
Not
would be the
usually.
first time ever.
I mean, we have Kate Zaid in chat. I don't think that's ever happened to Kate. Not once. Name one
Not
time.
once.
Dare you. National Organize Your Home Day. That's not going to happen, but thank you for
Nope.
suggesting it.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait.
Get rid of this note that says Mr. Wumbo.
Wait. Today is Feast of the Ass Day,
Like the donkey.
Mike.
It's a real thing. I couldn't come up with that. That's pretty good.
Probably. It's called Feast of the Ass. I would love to know what this is about. I hope it's not something stupid or awful.
I mean, it's obviously something stupid.
Okay. Oh, good. K-Laugh's already on it. K-Laugh, is it stupid or mean? I don't want to.
It's religious.
Ooh, okay, that sometimes can be mean. We'll let you look it up. How about that? Today is C-section day, and it is World Logic Day.
So,
Almost.
what's
Almost.
You want to use your other hand to help?
Almost.
There, oh. I mean, it's all about the angles, I guess. There you go. That was Spock's alternate thing.
There, first try.
That took a long time.
The Feast of the Ass is basically just celebrating the donkey that Mary rode when she had Jesus, I guess. So way to go, donkey. Congrats.
Mules are better than horses.
It's true.
Michael, don't you think that's true?
Of course, I'm here struggling to make this happen, and then Sean's just like, bleh.
I mean, it's not that difficult.
I don't
It's
think
pretty-
it's a me thing. I think it's a you
I
thing.
can do it this way or that. I can even put my hand
Can you-
together.
Can you?
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh.
Oh, I can't. It's so hard. It hurts my hand. I don't want to do it anymore.
I am the hand.
A cramp. A cramp.
How do you do that? Like, you make it look so
Oh.
it's effortless, and I'm sitting here like,
It was like that.
is it with the thumb out? That's an actual legitimate question, or is it like, and then you? Yeah.
Pretty sure it's this. isn't
Yeah, I
it?
think the thumbs
it's
up.
this.
Really? Or is that how
Yeah.
Spock says "I love
I
you"?
think so.
Like, be logical, and then puts the thumb out, and it's like, "I love you."
You should ask Hefty Wife. She likes Star Trek.
Does she like that Star Trek? I thought she liked the
I mean,
one with the TV show one, the Luke Picard one.
But I don't
I
know.
love Luke.
Do,
He's so
do
good.
they do this in the TV one?
Don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Hi, Downs.
Only the ones that Spock's
Yeah,
in.
Spock one.
Give up. We're on Downs. It's good to see you. Welcome to Gaming Morning Show. I've learned already that Sean and Mike can effortlessly do the Spock thing. So
Can you do that, Downs?
today is National Dress Up Your Pet Day. So we are asking you, especially, please, especially in our Discord, or as a reply to this show being live right now on Twitter at WatchGMS, please share us pictures of your favorite pet. Well, wearing something. Could be dressed up. For example, Arturo wears a bow tie very often. That's called being dressed up, in my opinion. Love to see Arturo's bow tie on the stream. What the hell is happening?
Oh, Bear Bear has a polo shirt.
No, I think
does
Bear
he?
Bear might be a priest.
Oh, yeah,
Bear
that's
Bear's a
kind of
priest.
what it looks like. Congrats, Bear Bear.
No, that's for some reason. For some reason, he wears the part that has the tag in front of his neck. It's almost
Are we?
as
sure,
if it was thrown together in 2 minutes instead of properly edited on. It's
Are you sure he's not just celebrating Feast of the Ass Day
was gonna
by taking the oath of Jesus or whatever they call it?
Bear Bear is no longer Bear, says Downs. Look at you. I mean, Bear Bear looks pretty dapper back there.
he looks warmer. It'll
Although
keep him
it's
warm
short
out there.
sleeves in January. That's a bold move there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look how nice it is out there.
Oh, that's true. The weather is still very consistently nice out there. Dressed up Bear Bear. Wait, no. Dressed up Bear. Like it, Downs. Well done. He's wearing a shirt. Oh my gosh. Happy Feast of the Ass Day, Bear. Well, why don't
And then Arturo's always wearing a bow tie, so he's always dressed
Yeah.
up.
Well, why don't you start it off, either replying on the Twitter thread or you can go to Discord, but just take like a screenshot of yourself. Nice picture of you and Bear Bear. Look at that. Aw. I'm going to do it for you. I want to take your picture right now. Ready? Say cheese. Aw, look
Bear
at you
Bear.
two. That's nice. That's even better than nice. That's really good. I like it. All right. We got the news coming up in about 5 minutes from now. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Bear Bears. Can your lizard wear a shirt?
No.
Okay. Top of the moron to you, Earthling Gaming. It's good to see you.
Good moron.
We dressed up a bear today. We've already accomplished so much, and it's only 20 after 6 o'clock.
Bears are better than horses, no?
Yes. No, it's probably true.
I got an assist, Sean. Do you want it?
Yeah, you just pass that on
Alright.
to me. That'd be
If
great.
you spend $5, because then we can trade it. Probably.
We have Caleb asking, didn't Bear show up after crashing a wedding and possibly being a wedding officiant?
That sounds right.
I mean, we had the story about the bear in Russia that lived with, like, people, and that was controversial. But I don't remember if that was the origin of Bear or not.
Timing-wise, that sounds right.
It really does, doesn't it?
Oh, God.
Calaf, we're going to make that part of the canon, okay?
Sweet, cool.
How about that? How about that? What a fun snack.
What's those? It's a fun snack. The bear?
The bear wears a polo. I like how he wears a polo too, just like his dad.
His dad. Do you know about this? It's a stepson? A legitimate child? Your children know that their big brother's a bear.
I'm not sure they even know Bear exists.
Probably for the better.
It's part of Sean's secret family. It's fine.
Sometimes when you go to what happens in Tennessee stays in Tennessee.
The kids are like, I want to go play on the east side of the house. No, you get back inside right now.
Never go on that side of the house.
But very good job knowing your directions. Okay, go clean your room. So dapper. Now Calaf is. This is like Calaf's third link of the day. Bear crashes wedding reception in Mexico.
Oh, jeez. Bear Bear's going international. I know you had a passport. You're a goalie guy.
Bear passport. Sean's gonna get on the plane to go meet up with Kiki and Super for the wedding, for the honeymoon. It's gonna have a bear cut out with it. It's gonna be great.
Did you buy another seat for this, sir? No.
Stamp his passport. You do it. But he's a cardboard cutout. He's going to California. Do it.
You know how much money I spent to get him a passport? Stamp it. You know how many people that I had to bribe to make a cardboard cutout a passport?
I don't have a stamp, sir. I don't care. Find one.
Dang.
Oh, Mike, you stole my assist.
The bear's wearing a polo. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News is next.
It makes his shoulders look so broad.
Yeah. You've been working out, Bear?
No, just use starch and polo.
Shoulder pads.
Yes.
It's an 80s bear.
Everything that's old is new again, Mike.
You're not wrong.
Sorry, the ball skipped over your head. That was weird.
Why is it weird? If I hit it, that would have been.
No, on Sean. I'm ramming Sean because the ball was in one spot, and I go to fly after it. I just nail him. That was strange. Maybe Bear has like a weight set below him. Or like to his side.
I haven't seen below him, so I guess we don't really know.
Yeah, we don't know what's out there.
Also, to be fair, we really only generally have tabs on him like 2 to 3 hours a show for a day, so he could be going to like LA Fitness for all we know.
That's true.
Wait, we're supposed to watch our bear for 24 hours a day? Nah. The 6 to 9 in the morning. That's all I signed up for.
Yeah, so I mean, totally plausible he's doing other stuff.
Nice. I don't know.
He has a job.
I like the Freddy Krueger outfit that we saw. Was that just yesterday? It feels like it was earlier this week. It was probably yesterday.
No, that was on a dog.
Chihuahua?
Yes.
That was terrible.
That was
that was
terrible?
yesterday, I think.
That was cool. I like that thing.
I much prefer to dress on my pig like a shark.
That's true.
I prefer to dress up my dog like a pig dressed up like a shark.
On a
So
surfboard.
there's a farm not too far from here. Do you think the guy would be upset if I went and dressed his pigs like sharks?
There's only one way to find out, Mike.
Why isn't Mike on the show anymore? No.
Mike's not doing a lot right now. Mike's currently being arrested. I tried to catch up to that so you could get an assist. Wait, do you need assist still?
Oh yeah, I still need
Okay.
like 70 assists.
So the challenge is no longer assists, but you still need assists.
Yeah, there are no new assist challenges, but I'm still finishing one of the old ones.
We did it! First game of the day! It's a victory! Woo!
You are one of life's winners.
And that means the streak is now at...
4?
It is.
4?
4.
If you grimace, does that make it better?
It hurts so bad. How do you do that? It's not fair. Hey, it's 6:27 though.
Man.
It is 9:27 out east. It is 2:27 for those watching GMS in the UK. It looks like you're doing Baby Shark, but with the Vulcan thing. Flippy joins us in an hour from now. We're going to talk about Garden in the Sea, the new VR game that launched yesterday on Oculus and Steam. We'll learn about that one. Also, after the news, we're going to tell you who our first 5 questions guest of 2022 is. We'll give you that coming up in just a little bit. But right now, it's time to get informed. We need to know the haps, the video game news of the day. And for that, we turn to our video game expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Friday, January 14th, 2022. And this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. Dice Awards are coming up in February. This is the second award show that we sometimes pay attention to. The Game Awards is definitely more exciting because it's more of a spotlight for like new trailers and stuff. But the Dice Awards are also fun to check out. These are the 25th Dice Awards, and the nominees have been revealed. And Ratchet & Clank is Rift Apart is leading the pack. This is from Marcus Stewart of Game Informer. Game of the Year category. We have Deathloop, Inscription, It Takes Two, Ratchet & Clank, Rift Apart, and Returnal. Ratchet & Clank also makes an appearance in Outstanding Achievement in Animation, in Outstanding Achievement in Art Direction, Outstanding Achievement in Character, Outstanding Achievement in Audio Design, Outstanding Technical Achievement, Family Game of the Year. That's not under Fighting Game of the Year. That makes sense.
Family Game Achievement.
And then that the Outstanding Achievement in Game Design and Game Direction. So yeah, they're in a lot of the categories. So good job, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart.
Way to go.
So that will, again, it takes place in February. As with last year, it will be looks like it'll be a digital only event. And it will be on the 24th. Man, they really hid that date in there. It was a deep dive for that day of the month. So we'll check that out, see who wins all those fun categories.
Good luck.
Good luck, Ratchet and Clank. Actually, good luck. It Takes Two. It'd be great if they took Game of the Year again. That was fantastic for the Game Awards. In our next news story of the day, the Steam Deck looks like it's going to be releasing on time, to everyone's surprise. The Steam Deck was originally planned to ship in February, but it saw some delays late last year, and many were speculating that this was going to be the first of many, and that the Steam Deck was going to just get pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and be super late. But turns out, it looks like everything's on track. This is from George Yang of IGN. They say, quote, "First and foremost, we're on track to ship Steam Deck on time. Global pandemic, supply issues, and shipping issues notwithstanding, it looks like we'll be able to start getting these out the door by the end of February," Valve said in a statement. So there's still time, but so far it looks like things are on track.
Sick.
Did you order one?
Mm-hmm. No.
You did?
No, this is for sure for me a wait and see what the reviews are and see how people like it, because I love the idea of the Steam Deck. But if it's gonna be like mediocre, I have my Switch that I like. If it's great, I will pick one up because it'd be great to have my Steam library on the go.
Listen, they were able to what would be the under promise, over deliver potentially. How about that?
Yep.
It's been a while.
Yep.
Not for
It's been a
Steam,
while.
but just a lot of things like, I don't know,
for life.
PlayStation 5, for example.
Since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while. Sorry.
Nice. In their statement, Valve continues, "It's also important that we give developers the ability to test their games in order to get that nice green verified check. So we've been sending developer kits out in quantity. We've been approving another wave of dev kits, and hundreds have been shipped out in the last month." So if you're a developer that has a Steam Deck, let us know.
Was that stained, Mike?
Yeah, it was.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since I was on that song.
Nice work. In our last news story of the day, Fortnite might be making its return to iOS via the GeForce Now. It's unclear at this point if Apple has any response to this development. This is a story from Joseph Knoop of IGN. iPhone hasn't had Fortnite for some time after Apple banned Fortnite on the App Store and then went to courts over things. But the NVIDIA GeForce Now streaming service does have Fortnite, and Epic Games and NVIDIA have teamed up, and the GeForce Now, since it has Fortnite and is available to stream via the Safari browser on the iOS, technically you can play Fortnite on your iOS device.
Cool.
Now we'll all play Fortnite.
Yep, all of us.
Will we?
At the same time.
But someone will.
What the heck?
I haven't got my backbone yet, so until I get my backbone.
Oh, maybe that's why you can't do this.
We got the oldest kid a like kind of, it's not the official backbone, but it's like one of the, it's not really a knockoff one. It's like a really good brand, and he's really enjoyed it. He's done it. He's
Nice.
played it quite a bit.
It looks
So yeah,
cool.
just get a knockoff one.
Well, I'd buy a backbone.
do
I
look
just
cool.
haven't bought it yet.
Don't do it. Buy a knockoff.
Yeah, so IGN reached out to Apple PR for comment, and we'll let you know what they say. But to my knowledge, I don't think there's much they can do about it. This isn't going to get me to play Fortnite, though. Sorry.
I mean, if I was gonna play
It's not gonna
Fortnite
happen.
again, I'd do it on my console. Like, well, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was a fun game to play on console if I wanted to learn how to build. So.
No, but that's
If
the
they
worst
would
part.
take the building out of the game, I would totally play it.
True.
Oops.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the World Renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Like Airy Dreamscape out on Xbox One and PC. Operation Zeta out on Xbox One and PC. God of War has made its way to PC. Superland 6 Inches Under is out on PC. New Home Medieval Village is out on PC. Kansei, The Second Turn, is out on Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Pinball Jam, out on Switch.
That's my Pinball Jam. Pinball Jam. Nice. I read this book. It's from Dr. Seuss. And it talks about a person being afraid of the green pants with nobody inside them. Yeah. It's like a floating pair of pants. And my favorite part for the person who notices silly things was me seeing the shirt with no bear inside it floating behind Sean for the duration of the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Made me incredibly happy and makes me now want to write another poem. So I will work on that. Sean was not afraid of the shirt with no bear inside it.
No bear?
No bear
No
inside
bear.
it.
No bear.
Somewhere there was a bear. We just had the shirt.
So great. So great. There you go. Congratulations to our name of the morning. And that was Pinball Jam, out today for Switch. It could grow up to become a name of the month. And if it does, and you're a Patreon subscriber on the subscriber tier or above, you could get a double entry into that. We actually have big name of the month news coming up later this month, and we'll share that with you in a little bit. In the meantime, bask in the glory, Pinball Jam. You are our name of the morning. If you miss any of that, search our Twitter.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
Good morning to you, Jordy Jasper. It is good to see you. The artist formerly known as Master Jordy is here. Thank you for the host on Twitch. Thank you, Kajito. Good moron.
Top of the moron.
To you for the host on Twitch as well. Jordy Jasper says, let's do it. Fortnite. No? No?
No.
No? Okay. Cool. Okay. You sure?
Mm.
No.
You sure? Okay. Sorry. Motion fails, Jordy. Not going to happen.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. We wanted to. Not going to happen. Our apologies. All right.
Maybe next time.
6:37 West Coast time. We have a story to share with you in just a second. That story has to do with astronomers and planets. But we want to announce the very first 5 questions guest of 2022 is going to happen on Tuesday. We're going to talk to Redrum Gaming, who is, quote, the official old guy of Twitch. Now, I believe in the stream we have Hobotoz's grandfather. Is that accurate?
Who?
I thought you were the grandfather of Hobotoz.
No, I'm the dad of the internet.
Dad of the internet. So I was so close. I'm the grandfather of the internet.
Yeah, correct. That's
Gotcha. Okay. But we're about to talk to the official old guy of the internet.
sick.
So
Excited.
we'll play 5 questions GMS with Red Rum Gaming coming up on Tuesday, 8:20 a.m. Pacific time. We will ask questions in a nonsensical nature. This is the first time we've played this game since I want to think space was our last 5 questions GMS guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
It has. So very excited about that. We will do that. We also have another 5 questions GMS guest lined up for the following week that we'll share. If you missed any of our past episodes of 5 questions GMS, well, check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. There you go.
Nice.
Stick around. We have a GMS Plays announcement coming up later in the show as well. Mike, what is happening with planets and astronomers? This is a story from Inverse.com's John Wentz.
Chaos.
Ooh.
Chaos. Pluto is spreading. Not really. Has nothing to do with Pluto. However, there are apparently planets in weird shapes. Because planets are all globes, right? Well, wrong. If they're like WASP 103b, then they are far from perfect orbs we see in our mind's eye. Rather, a new planet discovery reveals some planets might look more like a potato. That's right, it's really good Jordy's here for this one, because the planet WASP 103b is located around an F-type star 1,500 light years away from Earth. The star is larger and more massive than the sun. And the planet is also large, about 1.5 times the size of Jupiter. An international team of astronomers published fresh findings in astronomy and astrophysics on Tuesday that detail the world's weird shape for the first time. It seems that because of its close proximity to its home star, less than 20,000 miles, tidal stresses pull WASP 103b into an unlikely shape, which astronomers have compared to a rugby ball. It also looks a bit like an egg or a potato. So it's the real potato lord. Planets on our solar system exist millions of miles from our host star, and they take at least a few months, a year Earth, or many years to make one full orbit of the sun. But a group of exoplanets known as hot Jupiters, sounds dirty, orbit their home stars in a matter of days, sometimes just hours. Holy moly. Hot Jupiters, which orbit their star in less than a day, are known as ultra-short period planets. To date, astronomers have discovered 4,884 planets and have around 8,400 candidates that are working their way through confirming. It's a lot of places. These planets all come in different shapes, sizes, and configurations. Such a vast amount of data helps astronomers refine how planets form and how systems like our own come to be, as well as challenging our assumptions. It's a potato planet.
Is it a potato donut
more like
planet?
Looks more like a donut.
I mean, that'd be weird. That middle bit will never get any light. I wonder, you know how they say, I think is it Mars where it rains diamonds? One of the planets it rains diamonds. I wonder if on this planet it rains potatoes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes.
What if you got hit in the head with a potato?
French fries.
Ow, my head.
Is mashed potatoes the snow of the potato rain?
Potatoes. Mashed potatoes.
Sound of the mashed potatoes hitting the ground.
Sounds very sticky.
I mean, didn't we see this in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Movie's played out before.
I mean, I guess you're that's fair.
Instead of a drill, does Bruce Willis's team show up with like lots of spoons?
And butter.
Maybe some chives. It's delicious. When you reach for comment, Homer Simpson said of that planet that Sean just had on his screen.
That's better.
Is that Kepler 17b? Kepler something B?
I think that's the diamond one, yeah.
Oh.
It rains diamonds.
Sounds like a
Does it shine bright like a diamond?
No, it's very dim.
Bummer.
Potatoes. Delicious.
Now I want a baked potato with my sandwich for lunch. I don't know anywhere I can get a sandwich and a baked potato.
Can you get French fries?
I don't know.
Baked
It's a good question.
potatoes.
They're like tiny little baked potatoes.
You see in the background of Sean, Bear Bear is looking dapper in a black polo worn this morning because today is National Dress Up Your Pet Day. So we were asking you to show us pictures of your favorite pet. It doesn't have to be your pet. You could go, maybe you like your neighbor's pet. You're like, I want to go dress it up. Maybe Mike's infiltrating a nearby farm and is dressing up the farm's pigs as sharks. Maybe those are options, okay? Well, we want to see those.
I have to find the shark costumes
in our Discord or on our Twitter thread underneath this show being live. If you'd be so kind, we'd love to see it at WatchGMS on Twitter or in our Discord. Either way. Wait. You have to go find the costumes for the pigs? You don't have those just, I don't know.
I don't have shark costumes.
They're not just hanging around?
What are they, bats?
Bats? Oh, hanging around.
Hanging around?
Got him.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Bats are simultaneously mesmerizing to me and terrifying.
Then don't Google hammerbat, because that will, that'll mess you up. It's one of the scariest looking bats, and it's also a lot of people believe maybe the source of some like cryptid stories.
Because
this dark errata guy,
they have bats at the Oregon Zoo, and they're in this cave, and you like you go in there, and they're behind the glass. It's not like they're hanging over your head or anything, but there's just a lot of them. And it's, I don't know.
At work, we moved into this like really old house last January because like our team grew a lot and we needed space, not out, but just space in general. But like, it's this beautiful old building, built in like 1880 something, and we're like going up in the attic. And then the next day, they're like, "Don't go up in the attic." We're like, "Why?" They're like, "Well, we found a colony of bats." So when I say colony, we have about 1,000 bats that live in our attic that we have to wait until March to have removed from the attic.
Oh,
so
that's a long time to wait.
Well, it's been a year, so apparently it has to be like certain weather conditions or something for the exterminator guy or the relocator. He's not going to exterminate him. They're going to take him and move him. So yeah, that'll be fun whenever that happens. Then we can go back in the attic again. I don't know why we want to, but you can. Bored? Just go to the attic.
I mean, there's worse
Hungry
things you
while
could
wet.
find in the attic.
True.
Yeah.
And you remember
Pretty
that?
sure the building's haunted. So.
Remember that Geico commercial where they get up there and there's a whole bunch of mannequins sitting around a table? There's a music box playing. It's terrifying. No? No?
I don't remember.
So
Was that a fever dream you had?
no, so it's a premise that the gecko's there with a person is like, well, one of the best parts about buying an old house is seeing what people left in the attic. And then they get up there and there's a whole bunch of mannequins around the table and there's a music box playing and the gecko looks at the person and's like, well, enjoy your new house, and just like walks out. It's great.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, not at all.
Find it on Ad Age and put it on the Discord because, yeah, it's a creepy commercial. Jordy, what kind of
really
commercial
wanna-
is that? Creepy.
We're redoing our bathroom this winter, our master bathroom, because it was made by ants. So we're when the guys come, I really want to get like a fake skeleton and be like, "Can you put this in the wall?" So like if people ever, oh, got to save, and then they scored. So if anyone comes and like redoes it, then we'll be like, "Oh my god!" Wait a second. Or maybe I'll just put a mannequin in there. That might be more fun.
Yeah.
So it's like
I don't know
staring
which
at
one
them
it
when you
is.
open it. It's like Barry in there.
Oh, that would be terrifying. It still has hair.
Barry, what do you think? No?
You could have a mannequin like holding a knife next to the wall,
Oh god.
and then have a skeleton inside the wall.
I would just shower with a mannequin with a knife.
Yep.
Oh, okay. This doesn't seem to help with the spacing issue though.
It's very in vogue. You can look it up. Everyone's doing it. I didn't see it. I would have rammed that goalie. I didn't see him.
I'm just gonna ram people. I don't even care now. What? Stop blocking the ball.
There you go, Jordy.
Ball blocker.
If you're looking for the commercial, it's right there. Thank you, Kalaf. Yep. And Geico made a whole bunch of Geico Ween commercials that were supposed to be creepy, and then they made that one. I was like, it's probably the creepiest thing you've made.
Geico makes like the best commercials. They're so good because they make no. Megan was like, "These make no sense." I was like, "Cool, but you remember them."
Mm-hmm.
So that's fair.
Effective.
I think that's the point. Yeah. It's not like they have Dennis Haysbert who's like State Farm. He's memorable just talking about insurance, but
Maybe not, because that's not State Farm.
isn't it State Farm?
Jake's State
What
Farm.
does he do?
He's Allstate. You're in good hands.
Oh,
with
damn it.
Allstate.
I knew it was some sort of insurance.
Well, I mean, so's the General with Shaq.
Well, yeah. It's called The General, so you can't really mess that one up.
Although
No
I would
Lance.
argue I like the old General commercials better.
Well, that sucks.
I think my my PlayStation timed out, so that probably didn't count.
0.
Damn it!
Good news, I got some wheels.
Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations. Welcome in. It's 6:51 on this Friday. 9:51 out east. It is 2:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Coming up next hour, in fact, 30 minutes from now, we'll talk to Flippy, who's one of the members of the team behind Garden in the Sea, the VR-only game that is out yesterday for Oculus and for Steam, and soon to be in Mike's library.
Sure, yes.
I don't know how much VR y'all have had a chance to play, but one thing that I do enjoy about it is the fact that you can kind of like escape whilst not being, anywhere. And so this is kind of cool because you can be under the ocean doing some stuff. So it'll be fun.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Also, why did a baseball team's Twitter takeover get ended early? We'll tell you that story coming up next hour as well. Now, right now, it's time for birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate on National Dress Your Pet Up Day or whatever it is, well, let us know because we would love to celebrate with you. Faye Dunaway, actress, turns 81 today.
Sweet.
Nice.
Way to go, Faye. She was in a really old movie before any of us were alive. So did it even exist at that point? She appeared in 1968. Gosh, we gotta say year. Wow. Okay. 1968 version of The Thomas Crown Affair, opposite Steve McQueen.
Who was the co-star of that movie?
Steve McQueen.
Nice.
81 years old today. Carl Weathers turned 74.
Oh, nice. Oh wow, he played the same character in Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, and Chicago Justice.
Wow.
Dun, dun.
Wow. That's wrong.
Oh, wrong group of crime shows.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep, wrong. That's the Law and Order Animal Edition or whatever.
Was Carl
I'll watch
Weathers
that.
Apollo Creed?
Heck yeah, he was.
Okay. I read that this morning and I was like, huh, who knew? But remember, I also thought Apollo Creed was beaten in the first Rocky movie, which I guess is not the case.
Yeah,
So
debatable. I think he lost.
wait, did he fight him in the first one?
Yeah, that was like the whole premise.
Okay, I thought it was the second one as well.
And then at the end of it, they fought together, like, "Ugh," and then it went to black, and you'll never know who won.
Now I'm confused again. Director Steven Soderbergh is 59.
Who?
This was written confusingly. Had 2000 nominations for Best Director Oscars for Traffic and Aaron Brockovich.
So he has 4,000 Oscar
It's
nominations.
4,000 nominations.
Wow.
Had two nominations in 2000 for Best Director Oscars. Would have been a better way. Huh? Just saying.
Just waiting to see if you want to beat down the AP a little bit more here because there's something else in there that you could get after. Do you see it?
Do what?
So
Is it?
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No. Yeah. What is it?
Is it the capital F after the colon?
Ooh, that's not it. Even though that could be unfortunate. It is that he was not actually nominated for any Oscars. He was only nominated for Oscars. So I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's a different award.
Yeah. So Oscars coming your way.
Okars. Okar.
Actress.
I want lots of Oscars.
See, I only have ever wore Oscars. They're my pants. Nice khakis that Ockers makes. Actress Emma Watson turns 55. Not bad for the former Hermione actress.
This is Emily. Emily.
Actress Emily Watson is 55 today.
Her middle name is Margaret, just in case you were curious.
Emily Margaret Watson III.
Esquire.
Damn Patrick should. Emily Watson. Emma Watson.
No, Emily.
Emma Roberts.
Different people. Different. What?
And Amelia
Add
Clark.
some new ones.
How am I doing?
They're all the same. How did you? That's crazy.
Same person. And combined age is like 200. Rapper and actor LL Cool J is 54.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rapping with something severe. He played a football player in Any Given Sunday.
He sure did. That's what I remember LL Cool J for.
Did. Sure did. We went and saw the movie on Christmas Day when it came out.
Oh, that was the fun fact. I thought you were telling me that. No.
No, that was the
down.
fun. Yeah, fun facts.
Listen, that is the thing that I know LL Cool J for the most, is because I liked Any Given Sunday so much. Even though it's not a good movie, but I liked it a lot.
You know that Al Pacino had no idea about football, so
I
they
did
had
hear
to
that story.
literally coach him.
Yeah, they had to give him like football coaching.
while coaching,
Yes,
pretendly.
it's the deeper coaching. There you go. What other birthdays? Actor Jason Bateman is 53.
Nice.
Do you think he's a master?
So
He, you know what? Go on.
when you become an adult, don't you go from being a master to a mister?
Why would you be a master as a kid?
I thought that's what master was. The prefix.
I think it's.
Like, is the mister of the household there?
How sick, though, do you think he is of people making masturbate jokes when they come out like, masturbate,
Wait.
man? And he's like, oh, again?
Wait, what? That's that kind of joke?
What? He's master Bateman. Master Bateman?
Did you know his only primetime Emmy win came from directing, not acting?
Poor guy. It's because he's a master, not a mister.
Rocker! Dave Grohl turns 53 today.
Where's Copia? Man. Oh, wait, no. It was Taylor Hawkins or whatever. He doesn't care about Dave Grohl. That's right.
He definitely cares about Dave Grohl.
I really do like, though, that they say he has 39 Grammy nominations and 16 wins. Usually they leave us in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you.
Usually say like has 39 Grammy nominations and good luck figuring out how many he won.
Yeah, sucker.
Jerks. But this time they told us.
Gotcha. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Sucker. It is also Slick Rick's birthday. He's 57. Rapper Slick Rick.
Slick.
Did you know that it's actor comedian Tom Rhodes' birthday? He's 55. I bet you don't know what show he's best known for. Mr. Rhodes.
Tricked me again.
Oh.
I thought it was Master.
Oh, God. Singer actor Grant Gustin is 32. He plays the Flash, not Flash Gordon, on the CW show. I didn't know he was a singer.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a singer. News
Apparently
to me.
so.
Like, is he actually a singer? Or is he? Does he just like do some karaoke?
He sang once, and they're like, "Yeah, sure, just make him a singer." I don't know. It's also Kevin Durant's birthday. He's 48. Not to be confused with Kevin Durant, which I'm sure happens. He's from Lost, Ryan.
Ooh.
Lost.
I was just talking about Lost yesterday. It's a good show for 3 seasons.
It's also Mark Antony's heavenly birthday, but not the J-Lo.
Okay.
Mark Antony,
It's like, that guy died?
the Roman Mark Antony. Also, Kajito, yes, you want tomato soup. And also, Rocky 1 was Apollo Creed. Rocky 2 was also Apollo Creed. Rocky 3 was Clubber Lang. Rocky 4 was Drago. Rocky 5 was Tommy Machine Gun. Rocky 6 was Mason Dixon, I think, which was also known as Rocky Balboa. So that's your quick breakdown of the Rockies.
Okay, so I can leave this conversation knowing that Apollo Creed was the first one.
Correct.
Man, I don't know who told me that the other day, but screwed me up. Maybe I should just consider watching them.
That would probably
That'll never
help as
happen.
well.
So Grant Gustin was in Glee
Oh,
and sang a bunch
really?
on Glee. Yeah,
interesting.
it's like season 3 and 4.
I don't believe it.
From writingexplained.org, a master is a title for an underage male. If a person is under 18, master would be used. Once a person turns 18 and enters adulthood, mister would be used. Today, however, master is antiquated and appears only rarely, but it does give us an example in usage. Master Pippin, the headmistress, complains that you have shirked your studies again to go rollicking on the hillside, accused the butler. writingexplained.org. Shrek.
There's a Sasquatch in my shower.
Nancy Tuckerman in the Amy Vanderbilt Complete Book of Etiquette writes that in the United States, unlike the UK, a boy can be addressed as master only until age 12.
Oh.
Then is addressed only by his name with no title until he turns 18.
So
Wow.
Jason was just known as Bateman during the formidable years.
You get stripped of all titles for 6 years. It's harsh.
Hey, Bateman, get over here.
Downs is back. It says, I have pizza. I have pizzas, chicken, and garlic bread.
What's for
many pizzas
breakfast?
Did you get?
I really want to know if it's multiple pizzas. It's more power to you. Yeah.
Hey, it works though. In college, we used to do the 3 for $15 from Domino's. You had like a whole week's worth of food. It was great.
Top of the moron.
Lucy the First is here. Lucy yesterday showed up in our show and said hello. I later went to Lucy's stream and was like, hi. Lucy goes, hey. Oh, yeah. I showed up at your stream and then just left. I was like, thanks, Lucy. She's like, yeah. I signed in, said hi, and then started playing Minecraft. Completely forgot I was in there. So it's good to see you, Lucy. This time at least admitting coming in and dashing. I had to go to the basement today to do the breaker. It was scary. Have you seen the Geico commercial?
Spooky. Oh yeah, I need to click that link before it goes away.
Here you
I
go,
really
Lucy.
like that she came in here to tell us though. We're
on
proud
it.
of you, Lucy. Proud of you.
All right. Next hour, we're going to interview Flippy from Garden in the Sea. We're also going to do sports. Your only this day in gaming history was 2003. Sony CEA released the Getaway video game that was out for PlayStation 2. You could pick it up for $49.99 in the U.S. The Getaway.
I like to get away.
It's Sports Talk Gaming wants pizza now. Your lunch order would be sub, baked potato, and pizza.
Just put it
It'll be
together. Call the
Be a
pizza
heavy,
place.
heavy lunch.
Call the pizza place. Say, hey, can you get me a sub from Firehouse? Put it on the pizza, and then also put some baked potatoes on there.
Nice.
Reasonable.
Yum.
And I'm sorry, what was your verdict? Because Kajito had asked, do I want tomato soup? I can't decide.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
There you go, Kajito. We can review more about who fought whom in all the Rocky movies next hour, but right now, let's take a break. We'll come back with more sports. Flippy from Garden in the Sea. Garden of the Sea. We'll do that when we come back in just a little bit. Also, Red Rum Gaming joins us coming up on Tuesday for 5 Questions GMS. It's all ahead. Friday, January 4th, 2022. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
When the rain pours down and the day goes dark, when it feels like we don't know who we are, remember you have me by your side.
eat coffee, you drink your Dunkin' coffee. Okay, it's not bad. It's good for you. But then afterwards, you take a shower with your Dr. Squatch soap.
Yeah.
Dunkin'
Nautical-
coffee. Dunkin'
Nautical
coffee, you
state.
say?
Didn't see that happening.
My favorite Dunkin' coffee is caramel black.
Oh, there you go. See,
Mm-hmm.
he's got the.
Caramel black. I'll talk about the caramel black for a period of time because it's caramel black, and I'm not stalling. You're stalling. It's Dunkin' Donuts cold brew. I can't talk.
Oh God.
Dunkin'
And I'm
Donuts,
kind of
you say?
partial to midnight black Dunkin' coffee.
What happened?
It's delicious. And it's
Ryan
slightly
just ran
sweet.
right through his back.
This is a metal cup. It's nice and cool.
AJ has the appropriate name for our show. GMS now stands for Gaming Methy Show.
Yep, I told you, VG, just sleep in next time.
You guys
It's
ever
not worth it.
wanted to watch a garbage truck on fire? Here it is.
Sean,
I can sing myself.
Running through a wall straight to your stream. Oh, yeah.
People ask what's going on around me.
All right, let's gather round to read the Moose Book. There was a mooster in Worcester. There's a moose loose about the hoose. Shake it loose in your hoose, that moose. I would call it a truce with the moose, maybe spruce up the hoose. Dr. Seuss writing about the hoose in which the moose shook loose an overused spruce. The moose that encountered a truck's caboose is the moose named Bruce. I'm loose, said the moose, Bruce, as he threw up a deuce. Fun fact, Bruce the moose actually starred in Footloose. Snitches get stitches like mooses get looses. Obtuse rubber goose, green moose, guava juices. Goose and moose called a truce over being loose around Bruce. A moose nuisance is a moosance. You better write about the moose, no excuse. You're welcome. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, today's interview and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. And join our Discord. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. Time for hour number 2, right now.
morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. We appreciate being with us wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Left side of your screen, that is Look It's Myco. On the bottom, that is Sports.gaming. On the top, Bear wearing a polo shirt, hanging out. And I am Hefty Goof. It is good to see you. Thank you for being here. We are 10 minutes away from talking to Flippy. We're going to discuss the VR game out yesterday, Garden of the Sea. We'll talk about how the game came to be, some of the accessibility that's in it, and the use of sound in that game as well. That's all ahead on this hour of Gaming Morning Show. Good moron to you both. Today is National Dress Up Your Pet Day. Are you going to be changing Bear's costume, or are we just going to see the black polo today? What's the agenda?
No, I think he likes the black polo.
It looks nice.
He's dapper. Although it's about time to change Arturo's bow tie. He still has a green one on for Christmas. Ow. Ow. I know. Okay, he doesn't want to face the camera. He's very shy.
Arturo,
He
know where
prefers
your camera is.
sandpaper in your chin.
You gonna say hi? Boop boop. Boop 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 boop.
Oh, look at that bow tie. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like it. Good moron too. Hey, it's Brendan _TTV is here.
Top of the Mora.
So his last checkpoint is good to see you on National Dress Up Your Pet Day. I sent you a new captions link, Sean, because it looks like yours died on us. Dallin says, "Getaway
why'd you-
was an
Why'd you
amazing
kill it?
was an amazing game. It was Google Maps of London before Google Maps." downs, you could have told me anything. I would have believed you. Like, yeah, absolutely, let's go. Sounds great. What a wonderful thing. And you haven't answered my question. What kind of pizza, Downs? That's important. 2 Domino's Meteor.
Meaty or what?
Got him. Zing.
Zesty.
All right, coming up, we're going to tell you a story about a New Zealand person who had a cockroach trapped in their ear for 3 days. When we originally told the story,
Gross.
Kate Zaid said, why was it in there for 3 days? We'll tell you coming up on Gaming Morning Show. But right now, a Twitter takeover gone wrong from the Daily Mail's Adriana Diaz. It could have gone better. Let's put it this way.
Yeah, definitely could have. So the Portland Pickles, not to be confused with Pickle Feets, are a minor league baseball team. The mascot for the Portland Pickles minor league baseball team got himself in quite the pickle after posting a suggested selfie on the squad's official Twitter page that looked like a green cotton wee-wee. It didn't say wee-wee before I changed that, so just so you know. It would have been better if it was wee-wee. Dylan, the popular Pickles mascot, tweeted the picture Wednesday. It showed him seated wearing the team's white jersey and flashing the top of his furry green finger, which the red-faced team quickly claimed was a thumbs-up sign. Poof. However, the photo was cropped from the neck down, leaving little to the imagination. The stunt appeared to be done on purpose, since he tagged several Twitter accounts with suggestive names, including Manscaped, Steakum, Bush's Beans, Daniel Popper, Senator Scott Wiener, Oscar Mayer, Corn Nuts, and Justin Dickmeyer. That's weird. Despite the team yanking the picture as fast as it could, the raunchy joke quickly went viral, amassing 42,900 likes and 6,000 retweets, and hundreds of hilarious replies in less than 24 hours. Within minutes of the picture being posted, the team ended Dylan's publicized takeover of the Twitter page and called foul on the pickle prank. We have ended our mascot takeover, the team tweeted. It's come to our attention that this photo can be misinterpreted as a disturbing image. Dylan would like to go on record and say that he was trying to give fans a thumbs up. There was no immediate word on whether the unidentified mascot will be fired by the Oregon team, which plays in the West Coast.
Spoilers, he will.
Yeah, he's definitely.
But you're saying that they tagged those accounts in the picture?
He did. So he got the takeover, and he's the one who tagged all of those people in that picture. So he was totally making a wee-wee joke.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the team tried to say he was just giving a thumbs up. If you please go to that link. It shows the picture in some of the responses, and they're pretty chef's kiss.
No, I actually feel like this was all cahoots. Like the team was in on it. It seems like that's what it seems like to me, but I could be
perhaps.
Wrong. Either way, sorry, Dylan. What was the thing that you just had on your screen? Was it a pickle with arms and legs?
It's like a pickle man, but it's a toy. It's like a bendy rubber pickle.
We can get that from Mike because Mike always wanted a Stretch Armstrong.
It's almost the same.
Almost.
I'll probably not that stretchy, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's not stretchy though.
Or Armstrong.
Nice.
I have an important announcement.
Yeah.
That is all.
Okay.
So good.
It's in the morning, and that was such an amazing sound.
We were playing games the other night, and he did that to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is amazing, and it needs to make its way into the show. So he did, and I'm proud of you. Thank you.
And then like the next show, I had a Celsius, but it wasn't a carbonated one, and I was like, well, that doesn't do any good. I can make the sound.
Good moron. It's just Lou. It's good to see you.
Top of the moron.
It is National Dress Up Your Pet Day, and so we are looking for pictures if you have a pet, or if you don't, look at your favorite pet. For example, I'm the uncle to Arturo, who was just on your screen a little bit ago, and I would be happy to dress Arturo up in a costume that I may or may not have, like a sailor hat. Put that on the Twitter or something.
He'll hate that. Let's do that. It'll be fun.
Before you lurk, Lou, I know you have a Meow Meow. Do you ever dress up Meow Meow in stuff?
Lou said, I'm doing a lurky, everyone. I hope you all have a lovely day.
Ooh. Lou, are you a member of our Discord? If you're not, you should. And totally post that picture. Because that would be awesome.
Lou said, I have a picture of my cat as a Christmas elf with me wearing antlers. Perfect.
That would be great. How do you feel about pigs dressed as chefs? Brendan, good morning. Does Mochi participate in dressing up costumes? Dressing up costumes? Yes, or just wearing clothes. Whatever works.
National Dress Your Pet Day. It's on January 14th, according to nationalday.com. Nationaldaycalendar.com. Provides a special day to celebrate with your pet, show off their fashion style. Pets do become part of one's family, whether you take them for a visit to the groomer, or you take it a step further and dress up in matching outfits. Be sure your pet companion is safe and comfortable, though.
I don't think I have any pictures of it, but my girls really like to dress my dogs up in doll clothes. I think the dogs hate it. However, they seem to think it's fun. The little brown dog, Delilah, just kind of sits there with this, like, somebody help me face, you know? Like, oh.
Brendan says, I've never tried to put Mochi in a costume, just a sweater.
Ooh, that's pretty good, though.
Make him afraid? Yes! Brendan's going to make Mochi Freddy Chihuahua for next time.
Nice.
I will buy you the costume. If you drop me the address, I will send it to you.
Oh, so Lulu said, I could drop an Instapic on that if you're okay with it. I'm pretty busy. Had an idea for a new programming project. Good luck with your project. Sorry, I didn't realize you meant it in the chat. So go ahead and drop it in our Discord next time you have some time, and we'd love to see it. You can find our Discord at gamingmorningshow.tv, where to find GMS, or clicking that link right there.
Or you can put it on our Twitter. Or put it on Twitter. On Insta, I don't know. Whatever. I'm old. I don't understand how things work. Back when I was a kid, email was putting an envelope in your computer.
Now that's funny.
When my grandfather was put into a home and we went through his stuff, he had done that. We don't know if it was because of like dementia or whatever, but yep, he definitely put letters in his Oh gosh.
Did he use the computer much before that?
Towards the end of his life now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, prior to that. Was he using the computer quite a bit? Okay.
Oh, yeah. He used technology a lot. So
Because part of me wants to think that maybe he did that just to set you up for later in life.
That would be really fun.
It was a long game joke, but it's hilarious.
Really long.
Like, check this out. So when they open up this computer after I'm gone, they're going to be like, oh, he stuck a letter in it. Part of me wants to believe that. Don't know if it's true.
You get an assist for that? Oh, I did. Woof.
Good moron to you, Scott
Real
Chick.
mad.
This is kind of in your wheelhouse.
Good moron.
Scott Chick is the deputy cat petter of Gaming Morning Show. So today, on National Dress Up Your Pet Day, do you have any photos of Oscar that you can share in our Discord or on our Twitter thread?
I dressed up Diego today as an agreeable lizard. And not the usual cranky self that he normally is.
It's Diego.
How long did he keep that outfit on?
-0 minutes.
It's Diego, the disagreeable lizard.
I like to think that Diego's like a 70-year-old man trapped in a lizard's body. And he's just sitting there like, oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. My knees, they're hurting. Guy just giving me green stuff. Oy. He's also apparently an old Jewish man from New York. So stop it. Me and this guy are hugging. Oy vey. I'm so verklempt. Actually, his name's Diego, so he's not a Jewish man. He's a Diego.
It's just Lou said. I dropped it in the Discord. Thank you, Lou. Good luck with
Thank
your
you.
programming
Nice.
project.
Lou
Right.
is also a Minecraft. Not to be confused with a Lenscraft.
Do we have a Minecraft server?
I don't think so.
All right, our interview is coming up next. We're going to talk to Flippy about Garden of the Sea, VR game that was out yesterday. We'll share more about the details of that coming up. Interview is next on Gaming Morning Show.
Choo choo.
And thank you for the follow on Twitch, the Batman.
Batman. Wow. What? We made it, guys. We made it. I really hope he doesn't come into the chat though and start asking where Rachel is. Hello, Flippy. Welcome to the Twitch.
Welcome, welcome.
Where's Rachel?
I'm gonna play goalie so this doesn't go to overtime.
That's all. Just kidding.
Nice job.
Oh. Son of a...
Gosh. I tried. I couldn't get back in
great.
time.
You did great.
Also, what a what a streak across flying and happens to hit it at the perfect direction. I don't think he did that on purpose.
Don't worry, I'll help. Daddy DeVito. Nice.
As I say, yeah, let's just empty the goal. Let it go through. Let it happen.
Why won't you guys? I'm trying to help you. All
right,
now get the ball
perfect.
And just scatter. Ready? Ready? Scatter.
Gaming Morning Show.
scatter.
No chance. No chance.
Welcome for being here. We got Flippy coming up next at 7:26 on the West Coast Gaming Morning Show. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being along with us for this Friday edition, January 14th, 2022. And we are eager and happy to welcome in Flippy. We're going to talk about the new game that is out as of yesterday for Oculus and on Steam. Flippy is part of the team behind the game Garden of the Sea. Good morning to you, Flippy. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Great, and we appreciate you taking the time to join us because it's interesting. I saw this game. I think I found it through Wholesome Games on Twitter.
Oh.
And then Mike had seen someone else playing it on Wednesday, probably like a preview copy or something like that. So we've actually seen quite a bit of Garden of the Sea. But for those who don't know, kind of give us the overview of the game and kind of how it came to be.
Overview of the game. I thought I was here to just destroy you guys at Rocket League.
You probably could. That would be the easiest thing you could do.
No, I'm awful at Rocket League. So Garden of the Sea is our it's like a wholesome gardening farming type VR game. It's been in early access since 2019, summer 2019. So it's very possible that you've already seen it being played before. It's just that we released the 1.0 final release yesterday. So it's finally out, and now it's also on the Quest on Oculus.
And it was a collaborative effort, right? So kind of talk about how that all came together from beta to kind of where it is yesterday.
What do you mean by collaborative?
This was
from the whole
with the community. Did you build it kind of?
Oh yeah. It's because of the early access. Like we take feedback from our Discord, like all the way through since we started. Like since 2019, we've always like shaped the game around what people want. So we started off with like a really base game as a preview of what it could be, and then we just ask our Discord like, hey, what would you like to see? And then we just added things that were suggested, which is a really cool and fun way to make games, I think, because it's like everyone gets to join in kind of deal.
Nice. Talk a little bit about the roles of sound and music in the game.
Well, yeah, we have this feature called, I believe it's called Reactional, which our sound guy has made. It's like a separate project with another company. But basically, the sounds in the game, like they change depending on your actions in the game. So let's say I plant a few flowers, and then the music suddenly changes, and it like reacts to the gameplay, which is a really cool feature for a game. And I believe we are one of the first games to use this specific what's called reactional. We're like the test subject for how it's supposed to work for other games. So it's super cool.
That is really cool. It's definitely a lot of fun. I was able to watch Nacy play it the other night, who is a huge VR streamer on Twitch. And it looks really fun, and I'm excited to play it. And I'm curious, though, in what ways are this game designed to be accessible?
We've basically done as much as possible, because like the genre by itself is accessible, since there's no violence, there's no everybody can play it, there's no limits, so it's kind of accessible by default. But also, since it's VR, you have to kind of take other accessibility options into consideration, such as motion sickness. Like walking in VR can feel very weird for a lot of people, so you kind of have to there's also people that like, let's say you have like a broken leg or something, and then suddenly you just can't play VR, so you have to think of all of these things. And we basically went all the way and tried to make it as accessible as possible for as many different kind of players as possible. So
that's awesome.
We have most of the accessibility options. There's always more you could do, but we really tried our best to include as many types of players as possible.
Very cool. It looks like it's a gorgeous game, and I'm excited to play it. So I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Sick.
It seems to invoke like a lot of relaxation, right? And it makes me wonder too, when you put on a VR headset, like you kind of escape from whatever environment you're in because you're now looking through this lens. How do you think games like yours and VR in general can aid in like psychological well-being?
That's actually funny, because we have like an old article from when we were in early access, like 2 years ago, I think, where like there was an actual study that was about this, like mental health and how VR could help, and they used our game as an example in that article, and that was like a real professional medical type article, I think, if I remember correctly. So there's definitely like ways that VR could help with similar things, and I think our game has been one of those examples that this could actually help people with their mental health and like relaxation and similar things, which is super cool.
Garden of the Sea, VR only game driven by curiosity and creativity. You can find it. We just linked through to the Steam link, and it's also available on Oculus as well. Flippy, if people want to keep in touch with you behind the scenes on Garden of the Sea, or just the team in general, what are some of the best social media channels to follow?
I think we have most of them. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We also have a TikTok that I'm in charge of. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying. And I believe we are GOTS_VR on most of them because Garden.C was taken everywhere. So we're probably GOTS_VR, like GOTS Garden.C.
Perfect. And we will follow you. We will keep tabs with you. Flippy, thank you so much for taking the time to join us this morning on Gaming Morning Show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. That's Flippy. Thanks so much. And excited to see when Mike has a chance to play that game because it's going to be pretty cool. The VR headsets are really neat because it's an opportunity, Mike, to be able to, go to a different place, kind of escape, reality for a while, which is hence why it's called virtual reality. What did you like the most when you were watching the game being played on Twitch?
So when I was watching Nacy play, it gives you just cool vibes. Kind of just to hit the nail on the head of the point you're just making, like, it really makes you feel like you're just in a nice, chill environment. There's no, like, real insanity to it. It's just calming. You can, collect things. You can farm. You can catch fish. You can drive a boat, which I think was awesome. But it's not like in like Assassin's Creed where you're driving this big boat, like waiting for pirates to show up. You can literally just drive this like tugboat looking thing around from area to area, and it's really neat. And I think it was super, super chill. And I think it's going to be one of those VR games that I'm actually probably going to play a little bit more. Eventually I'll buy it and it'll be great. And then when you have a crappy day, you're like, okay, like I just want to go visit this for a little bit and just. Stardew is always fun to just for some of the mindlessness of it. You can get all this stuff done, but you're not in Stardew. With this game, You're like in the game. So it's really neat to see and do.
And from what I can tell in this game, you don't have Austin yelling at you to water the crop.
Also true. There's no, don't cut down the grass. Like, okay, sorry.
It's funny because I thought of Stardew also. I was like, I understand that that's kind of a calm game. Unless you get intense about it because you're trying to, accomplish things and whatnot. But
that's the thing, right? Is there's so much in Stardew that like you have to do outside of just relaxing and doing this. Like you're going into combat when you're in the mines and you're doing a lot of stuff like that. In this one, I mean, maybe it comes in later. I don't really know where like a fish will bite your face. I don't know. But in what I saw, it looked just mellow and chill.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say is like it seems like you can get in there and really just start exploring and messing with stuff because that's something you can do in Stardew unless, as Scott Chick says, Austin goes, don't touch that tree.
Yeah. Love it. I don't live in fear of accidentally cutting a green bean down and then having Austin like rage and blow me up.
All right. This is the link again to the Steam page. Of course, you can go ahead and share that with a friend as well. Maybe put it on Twitter. Thank you, Flippy, for taking the time to join us on Gaming Morning Show. It's now 7:36 out on the West Coast. It is 10:36 for those watching in the East. It is 3:36 for those watching GMS in the UK. New Zealand. Man, this thing is still bothering me. Like you were talking about, you wrote this in the rundown yesterday. And I've still been, like, feeling it in my ear. Ben Hooper of UPI writes that a New Zealand man had a cockroach trapped in the ear for 3 days.
I don't want to talk about it. He did, and it's gross. It's one of those Australia-New Zealand things where they're places, man. I'll tell you. But a New Zealand man who initially thought he had water trapped in his ear said the true cause of a blockage turned out to be something far more shocking. A live cockroach. Zane Wedding, which is his real name, 40 of Auckland, said he went swimming at a local pool Friday and later felt the sensation of blockage in his ear. I used some drops to clear it up and fell asleep on the couch later that night, Wedding told CNN. Oh, God. What?
Oh, no. Stop it.
Oh, God, I'm leaving. He said his ear felt blocked the next day, so he went to see a doctor. The doctor who advised him to try using a hairdryer to dry up the... Okay, hold on. Let's start that one over. What? He said his ear still felt blocked the next day, so he went to see a doctor, ? Who advised him to try using a hairdryer to dry up the water inside his ear canal. Yep, still there the second time. Wedding said he the feeling persisted, so he went to see an ear, nose, and throat specialist. Should have been your first stop. He said the doctor expressed shock immediately upon looking inside his ear. She said, "I think you have an insect in your ear," Wedding told the New Zealand Herald. Wedding said it took the doctor about 5 minutes to extract the cockroach. Every time she touched it, I just imagined squishing a cockroach into my eardrum. So I wasn't a perfect patient, he said. Wedding said there was instant relief when the insect came out. I felt a pop as soon as the doctor pulled it away, he said. He said the encounter left him with the lingering feelings of disgust. It still gives me the creeps. We've got the fumigator coming in on Friday, he said.
What's for breakfast?
All right, cool. That was fun. That was so much fun. So I'd like to point out the person who you see in the bottom left doing whatever that is. Put this in the rundown. We didn't have to do this.
He chose this life.
Yes, you chose this. Let's wait till he gets his headset back on. He's still working on it. Are you happy with yourself? Was that worth it?
I hate it.
Okay.
It's still there.
So we have an opportunity
feel.
to change the direction next time. To not put that kind of thing in there.
I didn't read it.
You chose this life. You chose this. Chris M.E., good morning to you, Chris M.E. It's good to see you.
Top of the moron.
My sister.
fixed it.
What'd you fix?
I fixed it in the rundown.
It's just crossed out now. It's just deleted. I love it. Chris M.E. says, my sister woke up once and found a cockroach hanging out in her ear, but it was way too big to get in. Thankfully.
Oh, ew.
Had to clean her room after that. Gross. Gross. All right, now 7:40. We told you earlier our first 5 questions guest of the year is going to be Retrum Gaming. We're going to play 5 questions with the oldest unofficial old guy on the internet on Tuesday. You can find out more about Retrum by going there on Twitter. It's time for our second announcement of the day because we promised you 2 of those. And this, which, by the way, could be jump scary. So get ready for what's about to be on your screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're so close. Hippos. I've been to Disneyland. They're dangerous. You gotta look out. That's why this game's so scary. Hippos kill more people every year than sharks. Did you turn it on? Well, Scott at that time, he got in there real fast.
No. Someone donated and scared the shit out of me.
God, that was so loud.
Kate, I love you, but I hate you.
The bad guy. Get me. Oh, dear God. Is that my phone? No.
There you go. Coming up on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Pacific time, we revisit Fudge. The Fudge series, Fudge Village, continues 9 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday. That was from the very first Fudge! Resident Evil 7. And we started playing Resident Evil Village, and it was equally terrifying, and it's apparently going to get worse. So, yay. Yay.
We'll see. We'll see. It'll be fun.
It'll be something. I was really hoping we were just going to have a hippopotamus on the show, but this one's okay.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Yeah, I didn't get one. I asked for one, but I didn't get one. So, I've been to Disneyland. Still one of the best lines ever. Join us Tuesday, 9 p.m. Pacific time. GMS plays Fudge Village. We continue. I don't know how close we are to the thing that happens. I don't like the fact that
just knowing it's out there is the worst part.
It absolutely is. Not cool, man. Not cool. So, all right. It is now 7:42. We got sports coming up next. Quiet goes, I need to set an alarm for these night streams because otherwise I tend to miss them. Also,
Good moron.
it's good to see you, Quiet. Thanks for being here.
That's one.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to start going to bed at like 8 and then getting up later to watch this stuff.
Hey, I don't think there's any downside to doing the pregame nap. So
No, absolutely.
it's probably a wise
I just
strategy.
have to clear it with the wife. She was really annoyed with me yesterday because I felt like garbage, so I slept a bunch in the afternoon after work. And she took care of the kids, and I mean, they ate leftovers, so the kids kind of took care of themselves. She was like, "You were just sleeping." I was like, "Yeah, I didn't feel good." So I got to clear it with the boss first. The president, CEO. Get there!
I was all by myself.
Yeah, I was. Oh,
Oh, yeah, we won. We did. Streak at one.
What?
I got the bench warmer award.
What do you mean no XP awarded?
It's a bunch of bull.
I'm just readying up.
bull-
Those were all AI.
Well, it's because the other team left because they saw Sean. And they're like, ah!
They were scared of Sean?
Yeah. Sports.gaming comes with some heft.
Hefty Goof. I usually do come with Hefty Goof.
Yeah.
He usually plays with me.
We're usually together quite a bit.
Hearty or hefty?
Nice. Oh, you almost had it. We at least didn't go backwards that time.
No,
We did totally split out, though, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what we need at this point is for you to be like, go forward. Because I don't think I realize where I am until it's too late. We parted the sea. Well, that sucks. I went right back the other way.
What a
save.
Christmas.
Chris M. says hefty sports.gaming.
Only hippopotamus will do.
Listen, I've been so scared during Fudge Village that I've basically like wanted to jump on Sean's lap like Scooby-Doo and Shaggy.
Wait, what?
Have you ever seen that where Scooby would jump into Shaggy's arms because he was so scared? And then Shaggy would be like zoinks!
Oh boy.
Raggy. Let's see. Quiet says, I need to set an alarm for these night streams because otherwise I miss them. And then said, yeah, what's our record for don't let the other cars hit the ball into the goal?
0.
How does that person just fly? I don't get it.
Sean, how do you fly?
I've given up.
Hey, it's Brendan _TTV. Is our streak back to 1, by the way? That forfeit counts.
Sure.
As far as I'm concerned.
We'll take what we can get. If we win 99 in a row, I'll let us say we won 100 in a row.
You mean win. Win. This person in the like Iron Man looking car is just cracked. Sorry. Quiet's doing a new acronym. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
KJ's here. Sick morning to you.
Good moron.
I hope you're feeling better. Sick moron to you.
I am a sick one.
Well, that's the other thing that Quiet had said. When you're older, pre-gaming brings out a different meaning.
Whoa, what is going on?
Well, you do like
I'm
a...
lagging. Oh, son of a butt.
you do a pre-game nap, but you still then can go out and pre-game.
Come on, work, you smucks. I might get booted.
Did your controller die all of a sudden?
There we go. Yeah. And my family is really good about using the rechargeables and then just throwing the dead ones back in with the charged ones. So was a crapshoot to make sure I had the correct one.
Okay.
No white bang.
KJ had to leave work because sick. I'm sorry, KJ.
Pick of work. I tried that today. It didn't work. I'm the only person working because everyone else is sick. Or taking care of sick people. Quote unquote. Oh no. We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Nice job.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's fine.
Yes, Mike. Mike, you got this.
I
Oh,
hate you!
oh
I have
no.
a little bit more boost.
I can get to it. Nice job. Save the day. Bummer. We tried, chat. We tried. Thanks, friends. Absolutely. Brendan said, "Oh no, I'm sorry, KJ. Feel better." Yeah, I think at this point it's probably best just to leave, rest up, feel better, get tested.
Ah!
How did you do that? You had no angle on that ball. Ball hacks.
Nice. All right,
Did you
so
not-
750. What's our streak at, Sean?
It's always 0.
It was at 4 earlier today. We were cracked.
And where is it now?
It's back at 0, but it's not always 0 because we were at 4.
always 0.
We were so close.
We average 0.
0. Man, we've had stretches where we got into the teens. We should play training.
We always win at training.
Can't lose.
Do we?
All right, 10:50 on the East Coast, 3:50 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Good news, chat. We're not going to recap any more cockroach stories. Okay,
Ugh.
not going to do that to you. But we will
My
tell
ear hurts so bad.
about astronomers and planets. That's coming up next hour. Very excited about that. It is International Kite Day, National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day, National Organize Your Home Day, Feast of the Ass Day,
Make sure you eat. Never mind.
C-Section Day, and World Logic Day. Organize your home, chat. Today's the day.
Get organized.
It's also National Dress Up Your Pet Day. Hopefully many of you on our Twitter or on our Discord are sharing pictures of your favorite pet being dressed up. So, yes, it is Feast of the Ass Day, Brendan. Brendan goes, Feast of the what?
You
Feast
saw that.
of the Ass. We learned in the first part of the show that apparently is some sort of religious holiday. We also learned that somewhere someone did a Mary Poppins video. Wasn't with a robot. It was with the
Was with a
Terminator,
robot.
right?
Which is a robot.
Yeah, it's true. True. Chris is following the rules. Oh my gosh, definitely getting a pastrami sandwich today.
Of course he
Yep.
is.
Yep. No, that sounds delicious.
And the Firehouse Sub one is pretty good, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
It's not my go-to, but it will be today.
What is your go-to?
The Italian. So good.
Could you get an Italian but with pastrami?
Sure.
KJ is doing some kindness this morning, offering to help us out. If you want help organizing your home or potentially your life, well, hit up KJ in the Discord. Go to DMs or whatever the case may be. That'd be kind of cool.
I got my big green screen in today, which I'm super geeked about. But in order to do that, I need to clear some of this crap out, so then I can hang the green screen up for virtual reality fun.
I think it's pretty cool because your office never looks as dirty as apparently it is.
Yeah. There's just a lot of stuff.
Chris is asking Sean, did you ever have a hat or have the hat in SoCal?
No,
The Twitter.
I never had the hat.
So
Jabba the Hats.
you could go to a place called The Hat, I assume to get a sandwich, and then you could eat your hat. Eat your the hat.
You could eat the hat.
Jabba the Hats.
I hope they have a sandwich called Cat Inn. It's time for sports!
Spartace.
David Culley out as the Houston Texans coach. Wow. Fired after one season, the AP writes. It's a move that leaves the NFL with one black head coach. Pittsburgh's Mike Tomlin, Miami's Brian Flores was fired this week after leading his team to a 9-8 record. Houston finished 4-13 on the year.
They're not good.
Let's see. Super Bowl is 1 month away. Preparations full swing for the event, and they are still having a contingency plan should they need to move the Super Bowl, which just kind of sounds like this is the state we're in, right? Contemplating having to move the Super Bowl, right? Which would be a pretty big endeavor. The NFL officials, local organizers say the championship game isn't leaving the Los Angeles area. The NFL has no plans to move the Super Bowl anywhere else, despite the recent rise in COVID-19 cases and other precautions in California. Several officials confirmed on Thursday. So, despite some of those rumors, apparently that is not the case, according to the Associated Press.
So ridiculous.
What's that?
It's just the fact that that's like a lot of people are like really angry about the possibility of it moving, or the possibility of them not being able to have a full audience because of COVID is just, it's so infuriating to me. Like, it's fine.
See, I got the impression, and maybe I didn't read enough. I got the impression that they weren't having it, or they wanted to possibly move it because they couldn't have the Super Bowl.
Well, I think there's a couple of things that this comes into. Is you getting public pressure to have it at 100%, which California doesn't want, because California is actually a state that does decent at like trying to do things. But like honestly, just the fact that there's any public pressure at all to move it to obviously to Florida, because Florida is much like Indiana where it doesn't exist there. I think that's what infuriates me, is that there's any public pressure and people aren't just like, okay, like let's do what we can to make this okay, instead of like, oh, we're gonna have to move it because you're not gonna let us sell all the tickets.
Gotcha.
And
I understand.
So
better.
cash money ahead of public health.
Good news from one seemingly money-related story to baseball labor negotiations. Apparently,
Segue.
talks to end the whole talks to end the labor negotiations apparently resumed for the first time in 1.5 months. Little evidence that progress was made, according to the Associated Press.
I hate baseball sometimes. if they just want to like end baseball, just do this. Keep it going, because you're gonna kill yourself. So you're gonna kill the sport. It almost died in '94. Luckily, steroids helped to bring it back. But yeah, that's again. We need a camper's corner. Damn it! So I can just vent about everything. It's fine. Baseball will be back.
In auto racing, Formula One's governing body started a detailed analysis of the last season's title deciding Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, where Max Verstappen overtook Lewis Hamilton on the last lap, one of the most controversial finishes in F1 history. According to the Associated Press, the FIA said all teams have been consulted and the discussion with drivers will now follow. Details will then be provided to the F1 Commission next month before, quote, final decisions, end quote, are announced when the season opening Bahrain Grand Prix begins on March 18th. We are 2 months away from the F1 season. There's also apparently a newly elected president for the FIA. So.
Can you give like the TLDR of what the hell is happening?
So basically, it became apparent through last season that the FIA is like, yeah, we have all these rules, but we're going to just make it up as we go along to make it more entertaining.
Gotcha.
Which is great as an observer because it did make for a more entertaining race in that one instance. The last race, the ending was way more entertaining than it would have been had they followed the rules by the rules. And so everyone's calling for like, hey, if you want to have these type of things in place to make sure like the race ends in an entertaining way, like change the rules so everyone knows what's going to happen rather than just like, this makes sense for entertainment purposes, even though it's not technically what the rules state.
Gotcha.
So that's what they're trying to figure out now.
Your Los Angeles Kings, Chris and me said mine, but your Los Angeles Kings won 6-2 over Pittsburgh last night. Meanwhile, your Calgary Flames lost 4-1 to Ottawa, and weren't your Calgary Flames down 4-0 at one point?
I think it was 3-0 when they scored their one goal.
Gross.
It was. Ugh.
But good news, your Seattle Kraken lost at St. Louis 2-1. So go our Kings. Your Portland Trailblazers lose at Denver 140 to 108 yesterday.
Remember defense? That was cool.
And that is your sports. Brennan goes, Mike wants to be the Andy Rooney of GMS. Just kidding.
Are you though?
Coming up on Monday's Campers Corner. Talk more about it. All right, Mike's got to go. Sean will be here for the at least first part of next hour. We'll play some community games. I think at this point we just keep the don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth magic going. I mean, we're just on such a streak, right?
Yep.
So we'll do that next hour. Takeaways that were pretty okay, clip of the day, and your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming Renews on the way as well. Mike, have a great weekend. We will see you again on Monday. Sean and Hefty back on the other side. Thank you for being here, wherever you may be watching. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
I've been known to hide my feelings, keep all my emotions bottled up. Can't explain why I conceal it. Guess I'm holding back till I find the one.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, community games. Don't let the person hanging from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. Become a Patreon. And join our Discord. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for being here wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Dr. Chick is here. Good morning to you. It's all good. Came in during the interview. Good morning. We did enjoy our interview with Flippy from Garden of the Sea. We talked about the VR game that is out now on Oculus and Steam. I got a little bit of an update. Apparently, it's kind of like working on it, tweaking it, and then they just had a new update released yesterday. But what I liked about that interview was the talk about how they collaborated with the community to try to get feedback and incorporate it into the game. And it's difficult, as Flippy acknowledged, right, to make a game that is perfect in terms of being able to provide everyone with everything. But they're striving for it, and that's what stood out to me during that interview is they're working on it. And the accessibility, I think locationality is what they describe it as in terms of having different languages and such. They've made the effort, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And he said that they started with just kind of a basic game, a basic foundation for what they wanted to build, and then went straight to the community, and they were like, all right, what do you want? What do you want to see? And that's fantastic. That's really cool.
We talked about how VR can help with mental health a little bit. So all that will be on our YouTube page. If you missed it earlier this week, speaking of video games and helping with anxiety, we talked to Terry Peters, a Yahoo lifestyle writer, about kids' anxiety in video games. Both of those interviews will be up later on our YouTube page, youtube.com/gamingmorningshow.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
The Final Hour crew is here. Ambassador of the FHC. Hey, it's Brendan_TTV. It's good to see you.
Hello, FHC.
Dungeon Meowster KJ, thank you for being here with the FHC. Also, thank you for the host on Twitch. Jordy Jasper has done so. Kajito as well. Those help out a lot, as do likes, reactions, and such on Facebook Gaming. Always very much appreciated. Let's see. Dr. Chick, as I mentioned, is here. KJ, Brendan, Chris M. Yee, Quiet I Am Gaming. It's good to see you. Thank you for being with us throughout the course of the show. And everyone else who's joined us. Kiki Lowe checked in the second hour. I Am JF Downs is eating pizza and enjoying life over the course of the weekend. Wow, it's great to see everyone, including Flippy, who joined us. Top of the Moron.
Hello, FHC.
To Kim Chica. Final Hour crew. Just got here, got done with my workout, so I wanted to say hi while I start up my work tasks. Have a great day. We appreciate you spending time with us, Kim Chica, on this particular Friday, January 14th, 2022. All right, do you have your verdict, Sean? Today is National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. Do you know exactly what you're going after when you get lunch today?
I'm torn. I might see if I can combine with my usual order at Firehouse Sub with some more pastrami, or I could just go with a straight pastrami sandwich, which they also have.
You did also mention that you wanted a potato, because we talked about this astronomer story. We'll recap it here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Potatoes are on the agenda? Mm-hmm.
I think the potatoes are going to get lost. That's the hard one to fit in there.
All right.
What's for breakfast?
This is for lunch, Bob. Lunch.
In the afternoon.
Yeah, I like lunch in the afternoon. It's International Kite Day. It is National Organize Your Home Day. Feast of the Ass Day. It's religious. C-Section Day and World Logic Day. But the reason that Bear behind you is wearing a snazzy black polo is because today is Dress Up Your Pet Day, National Dress Up Your Pet Day. So we're asking you to share your favorite pet all dressed up, and we ask that you do that in our Discord or on Twitter.
Are you any plans for C-sections today?
I don't think so, no. I mean, sometimes those are very much planned out. However, I think I'm not going to do one today.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, not today. Maybe next week. Maybe next C-Section Day.
Get ahead. You can plan for next year.
I'm sure if Kalaf tried, Kalaf could probably find out how many C-sections have happened on C-section day.
But he could.
If Kalaf really wanted to, I bet you could.
Sounds like a lot of work.
You gonna do it, Kalaf? Well, isn't that what Kalaf gets paid to do?
Yeah, but he'll just send a link.
I mean,
That may or may not have the answer.
Kalaf was finding some good stuff this morning. We saw Mary Poppins in a movie with the Terminator, so that's exciting. I think that's going to be in the Discord later, too. Brendan, so I didn't miss here last time. Feast of the... Yep. Nope, it is, in fact, what it is. I had to verify with Mike at the very beginning of the show if that indeed was a real day of the day. And it turns out it was. Chris, I'm pretty sure Hefty Wife should be in on the discussion. Well, no, it'd be my C-section. Although I guess, we're married. We should probably make those kind of decisions together. That makes sense. Will I have a C-section or not?
Uh-oh.
Nice. Get out of here. A C-section would intimidate me.
Performing one or having one performed?
That's a good question. Maybe both. I don't know how, because I was there for 2 non-C-section births.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a very small role in those because I was just trying to not pass out myself. I don't know what would have happened if we would have had to bring down the blue tarp and get to work. So
I have a fairly good idea of what would have happened.
what would have happened?
You would have been in the waiting room with me, and my wife would have been in there.
Well, see, so Sports Talk Wife was in the room with Hefty Wife because I was basically useless. Would they not allow me to be in the C-section room because you can only have one by that point?
Right, it would just be one.
Okay. So we would have went back to like the 1950s where, you weren't allowed to go into the room.
And that's assuming it's not an emergency C-section, during which no one would have been in there.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Caleb has an answer for us.
Approximately 2,055 C-sections happen in the USA on C-section day. No, I will not show my math. Seems a little sus, Calaf. Seems a little sus.
We do give partial credit for not showing your work, though. So
Partial credit for lies. Fair enough. Convincing theories. Chris, I'd be suggesting that I need to talk. Well, here's a legitimate question, Doctor. Is a C-section only referencing something that happens with pregnancy?
yes.
Okay, fair enough. I had this idea that it's like anytime your stomach is cut open.
No, it's specifically the birth process via surgery.
Was cesarean a person?
Ooh, probably. I don't know, actually.
Calaf!
Caleb.
Red Rum Gaming's joining us on Tuesday to play 5 Questions GMS. And we brought that up as our announcement in the first hour. Our second announcement, for what it's worth, is we're playing Fudge Village, GMS Plays special episode Tuesday at 9 p.m. Pacific time. But we joked that Mike O is our 5 Questions guest all the time. And then we were like, wait a second. Maybe Calaf is, because we ask Calaf about 5 questions every episode. New information, 3.75 million births in 2019. Approximately C-section per 1,000 births. Births. I like how you just stood there, just like boop.
I was ready.
Yeah, I really hope that Mike finds a way to go over to the neighbor's pig farm and dress up the pigs. I wonder what the fine would be for that, or the amount of, like, bail to get him out of jail.
Guess it depend on. Oh no, I can't get around it. What the charges were like? Is it trespassing? Is it
Vandalism?
vandalism? You vandalized my pig. Huh.
Because if it was like $1,000, like, we could probably crowdfund that, right?
We could raise $1,000.
Yeah. I mean, we do want pictures of pigs and shark costumes, because that's a thing. Get in there. Dungeon KJ Meowster says, or the owners are cool with it and think it's funny. Yeah, that is definitely an outcome. We could bank on that. We just probably should have a backup plan, is all I'm saying. In case they don't. Keep in mind, this is a farm in Indiana, too, so I don't know, you know, how seriously they take their pigs.
Yeah, yeah. I should have gotten credit for an assist on that, and I did not.
I agree. But I will always agree.
Is that one of Austin's car noises?
That's what a car sound makes, yep. That sounds like a cat driving a car. Is Tommy real? They're all real. KJ, I think Hefty is trying to change my name. We just like to be iterative. KJ. Keep you on your toes.
Just don't try to split up the KJ, like Dungeon K Meowster J. Actually, I kind of like that.
I was going to say, that sounds like Pig Latin. We're cracked. That's 2. Thank you very much.
Oh, that doesn't count. We didn't have Mike.
Oh, balls.
Those were the rules you set in place.
That is true. I did say that. All right. It is now 8:20 West Coast, 11:20 out East. It is 4:20 for those watching GMS in the UK. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great time dressing up your pets today. And if you do, please throw them onto the Discord. Keylaf has something for us as I get set up for don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth, if you'd be so kind.
Caleb says popular legend has Caesarean sections named after Julius Caesar, but it's more likely that it's named for the Latin word for to cut, which is sedere.
Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that Caesarean was like a root word Caesar. My brain did not compute that. I disagree. Circle gets the square. All right, Bob, if you would be so kind, if people want to know the all-time record on hard mode for this game, what should they do?
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
Quiet is so fast now. Quiet's figured out. Quiet's cracked the code.
You must have it on a hotkey.
No, I think Quiet can type like 123 words per minute. So, when are you going to add an easy mode record? Never. We aspire to do things the hard way. Look at us playing Rocket League. Right now we are at 233 balloons, and this is books and movies. Books and movies. Quiet. I still always just say it in never mind head. It is Dave Grohl's birthday. He was in the band Nirvana. Nirvana's first album was Nevermind. No, maybe not their first. Was that their first?
I don't know.
Was that the name of the album?
That was the name of an album, yeah.
Okay. This is how Quiet's cracked at this game, and the record, rather, the acronym, is he says it in his head, because those are words. All right, here you go. OET. Ooh, look at that. You're going to like this. There's a whole bunch of nice letters produced by OE&T from the ambassadors to the Final Hour crew. Well done.
Ooh, that is fantastic. Chris and Quiet simultaneous, and K-Laugh all coming in with the scarlet letter.
Do you think this is the first time in recorded history that we've had all three people right at the exact same time?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'd like to solve the puzzle. The scarlet letter. I believe that we almost got a perfect round. That is 6 more balloons. We're up to 239 on easy mode. And now it is rhyme time.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Doesn't rhyme, Bob. Is that Jungle Bugle?
Jungle Bungle, he corrects. Or K-Laugh wants double bubble.
Ooh, double bubble's good.
Or Chris thinks it's E.
Quiet goes, man, I'm good at typing. That's right. Just tell him your keyboard's broken. That was my excuse for a long time. My keyboard was broken, but still, it's a good excuse. All right, we're going to go Jungle Bungle. Nope. We're going to go double bubble. The D hit, and we'll go E from Chris M.E. Chris M.E. Chris Quiet needs a new D. Ooh, Toil and Trouble. Oh, double bubble, Toil and Trouble. Gotcha. I thought that was a guess. I was like, wait a second.
Ooh, Fender Bender from Quiet.
Toil and Trouble. The Sanderson sisters. Winifred. All right, nice work. Cracked. Cracked. All right, 242 balloons now. Wait. Oh, there it goes. 245. I was like, that's not right. We're at 239. We moved to 242. I was like, wait a second. All right.
Occupations.
Ooh, are you taking the big swing?
I want to be like Quiet.
But you can't guess yet.
Oh, you could wait.
You're fine.
30 more seconds.
If you would like to see the Chris M.E. Memorial Clip M.E. Clip of the Year winner, it is on our YouTube page. It was the recreation live of the Lost City of D.
It was so good.
Sean wants to be like me when he grows up, says Quiet.
Opera singer. And then Chris guessed the letters O, M, and G.
I don't know, K-Laugh, if you got this one. You went for opera singer, and if you look at your screen, I don't know.
It might be opera center.
Mm-hmm.
Or sender.
Ooh,
or sinker. I think it's opera sinker.
Oh, that was my favorite pitch that Dennis Eckersley used to throw. It's the opera singer. Oh my gosh. Great job, K-Laugh. A perfect one. We have time for a couple more, possibly. This is opposites. Opposites. This is cold, because they're so cold, and hot. Quiet. He could be like K-Laugh, but that's way too much pressure.
It's true. It's true. It's too much responsibility. Ooh, freezing and hot. Does that fit?
It's a good guess. But I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Ooh, so close, but in the end, incorrect.
Oh, from Brendan. Trying to think. It's tough when you have that that 3-letter last word. My brain just keeps saying hot, 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 over and over. Quiet.
Hot.
Yeah, not sure on this one.
Top.
A from Brendan. Okay, I did not click the F.
Yeah, you did for freezing.
Oh, but it took another letter away. No, it didn't. Oh, we just missed 3. Okay. It was weird. It was like a delayed reaction. I like moved my mouse.
That's weird.
And then the thing popped and I got really scared. I was like, no, I'm not throwing. I promise I'm not throwing. K-Laugh. E. Also stumped.
It's not promising.
Scary.
Oh.
See, I thought stall ball is what you meant to say. Be like, all right, here we go.
Yeah, stall ball made perfect sense.
Chris, I was just going to say that playing on easy gives us leeway for Ryan to throw. Never throw.
Ooh, beginning and end.
Ooh, is that from K-Laugh?
It sure is.
K-Laugh is cracked. Nice work, K-Laugh. Proud of you, buddy. Good job. Cracked. All right. 8:30. We hit 256 balloons on easy mode. Congratulations, chat. I'm proud of you. Wait a second. What happened to our record?
That's our. We did this last time. We have that one plus hard, or it's all that recharred is our hard record, and then the one that without hard is our overall record, whether it's easy or hard.
The knight was fighting the dragon.
It's just gonna be easy.
The dragon blew fire at the knight, and he was charred. And then the dragon did it again. The knight was recharred.
Yep. Recharred.
Now Chris is going into cheeses. All right. Nice work. All right. Sean is going to go have an early start to his weekend. I hope everyone will wish Sean well. Before we do, goodbye to Bear Bear. I hope that you continue to look awesome in your polo. You look nice. Ah! Bear Bear! His shirt just blew up. What happened? Goodbye.
They're very blowy wine blinds.
Yes, the wind was crazy in that room. Goodbye. 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 All right. We'll say goodbye to Sean. I am Hefty Goof. I will take you the rest of the way. Thank you for being here, wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. A Swiss chard is a vegetable. So it is. But it is also a cheese if you leave out the chard part. K-Laugh, ripping your shirt off as you're leaving the building is an A+ exit. It's pretty good, wasn't it? And listen, Bear Bear knows how to work a room. That's what we love about Bear Bear. Very, very good. Speaking of animals, who are good at doing things. The one, the only Arturo is dressed up because Arturo is always wearing a bow tie.
Who's got the cutest pet on the internet? I have this one, so cute.
Brendan says, just Swiss is a nationality, not a cheese. It is, but if you think about it, it's also a hot cocoa. Happy we're on the same page. This is a story from John Wenz of Inverse.com. The headline reads, astronomers discover a planet with one of the most unusual shapes ever seen. Now, we were able to find images from the internet that are definitely probably real. And they are of an animal, planet that's shaped as a donut. Okay. Homer Simpson was all about this planet. I don't have that picture, but if you'd like to see it, you can watch the VOD on our YouTube page, youtube.com/gamingmorningshow, because Sean had it. What we do know, though, is according to this article, planets are all globes, right? Apparently wrong. If they are like WASP 103b, and that might just be WASP 103b. Wow, that sounds like a radio station. Then they are far from perfect orbs, according to this article. Apparently, what's happening is there's a new discovery that reveals that some planets actually look more like a potato. So that'd be more elongated, kind of ovalish, if you will. This planet, WASP 103b, is located around an F-type star 1,500 light years away from Earth. It is larger and more massive than the Sun, and the planet is also large and about 1.5 times the size of Jupiter. According to findings published in Astronomy and Astrophysics on Tuesday, astronomers, an international team of them, published these findings. It seems that because of the close proximity to its home star, less than 20,000 miles, tidal stresses pull WASP 103b into an unlikely shape. Some have compared it to a rugby ball. Some have said it kind of looks like an egg or a potato. Planets in our solar system exist millions of miles from our host star, and they take at least a few months, a year, of course with Earth, and many years to make one full orbit around the Sun. But a group of exoplanets, known as hot Jupiters, orbit their home stars in a matter of days, sometimes just hours. In fact, a hot Jupiter can orbit their star in less than a day. They're known as ultra-short-period planets. So according to this article, astronomers have discovered over 4,800 planets, and there's around 8,000 candidates that they're working to try to find their way to confirm. The planets come in different shapes, sizes, and configurations. Such a vast amount of data helps astronomers refine how planets form. There you go. So astronomers discover a planet with one of the most unusual shapes ever seen, according to John Wenz of Inverse.com. Brendan goes, let's go live on Potato Planet. There's other places you could go. Hey, it's Brendan, radio voice. You've reached K103b. Ooh, that's good. K103b, the hot Jupiter. Ooh, maybe it's better. Hot Jupiter, K103b. K-Laugh. Hot Jupiter was the name of my prog rock band in high school. You know, Brendan said a second ago, I love it here. I also do. That would be a pretty solid name for a rock band. Hot Jupiter. The #1 hit of Hot Jupiter is Potato Planet. It's a song all about potatoes. It's Austin's favorite band. It's good. We mentioned earlier on the show, Red Rum Gaming is going to join us coming up on Tuesday to play 5 Questions GMS. We also have another guest. We're going to talk about Dogs Organized Neatly, which is a game. We're going to talk to Simone, who's, again, one of the creators of that game, coming up on Tuesday's edition of the show. So stick around. We have a lot of guests coming up next week. We already have a 5 Questions guest scheduled for the following week, so be sure to stick with us. A lot more guests to come. And if you missed any of our interview with Flippy ahead of the, or I guess on the day after the update for Garden of the Sea was released. We'll have it on our YouTube page coming up later from Gaming Morning Show. K-Laugh is back and says there's a hotjupitermusic.com. Of course there is. Like, the moment you said that, I'm like, that's got to be a thing already. Because, I mean, Hot Jupiter is a pretty good band name. We had what, during Puppet Pals yesterday, some misspelling that I put up of Uranus. And that was, it was like Uriani or something like that. And we're like, that actually would be a pretty good name for a band. So you could have, like, a solar system themed alliance of bands. That'd be pretty okay. I'd be on board with that. We have our Discord, Patreon, and donate links available by going to gamingmorningshow.tv/where to find GMS. If you are a Patreon subscriber, thank you so much for supporting Gaming Morning Show. Our Patreon tiers start at just $1. And so if you would like to be involved with the show, go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow to find more and double entries into our Name of the Month giveaway. The next Name of the Month giveaway is coming up in January. We'll have details about that coming up in a future Gaming Morning Show. We also mentioned YouTube. If you go there right now, episode 14 of the Far Cry 6 YouTube exclusive GMS Plays series is there. And then, of course, we announced Tuesday at 9 o'clock is the resumption of Fudge Village, which is me sitting down and watching Sean play Resident Evil Village and me being continuously terrified. Yay. I'm thrilled. Look at that bend. Cracked. That was pretty magnificent. That was like a corner kick right here. Look at the English on that thing. Boop. Man, I'm happy you're excited, Brendan, and I know that I am in the vast minority because everybody seems to love the heck out of that series. I am so excited to go back and have the vampire lady keep swinging her claws at me. Excuse me. Let's see, Brendan, you're going to love it. Oh, wait, I mistyped. We're going to love it. Thank you, Brendan. So much fun. Oh, Quiet, I Am Gaming. Thank you so much for the host on Twitch. We appreciate that. You did that about 30 minutes ago. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I forgot we beat. That's kind of where we left off, actually, was beating Lady Demo, the tall vampire lady. Yeah, and I didn't like how, I mean, that's one of my biggest gripes, is almost every single big villain is like veins and like stringy. Ugh, it's gross. Because even the boss at the end of that Resident Evil 7. Wait, wasn't that Grandma? Was it Grandma? Man, my brain is malfunctioning. But yeah. It's like, it was basically a face in a sea of stringiness and veins. Yummy. Basically like a C-section. Actually, it's kind of close because there's a baby in there, so there's a face. Gross. But maybe accurate. Happy C-section day. Brendan said it was Grandma at the end of RE. Grandma was secretly the younger. Oh, really? How did I not realize that? Is that explicitly mentioned? Or is that like a connection that you make if you're good at these things? Quiet goes, ooh! Then you are closing in on a really fun section of the game. Fun for us, not for you. You were busy hiding your faces, Brendan. It's pretty explicit. Okay. I'll have to rewatch the end of that game, because, yeah. terrifying. Although the end of that grandma boss fight was not that hard. I mean, it was like, oh wait, no. That was the thing where like you had to keep shooting or something because grandma kept crawling forward at you. Yeah, I remember that. It'll be fun. I'm happy you're excited, Quiet. Set your alarm. 9 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday for more Fudge Village. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, they said. Go play Resident Evil, they said. Ugh. Brendan says boss fights are usually more some of the easier parts of RE games. It's not usually the highlight. Okay. I'll take that into account. Listen, it wasn't the worst part of the game because I was busy being jump scared earlier than that. So I'd much rather play like fight the thing that's in front of me than, be jump scared all the time. All right, KJ Meowster Dungeon says, okay, you beautiful beings. Meds taken, tea sipped, now off to bed. Have a great rest of your stream and a great weekend, y'all. You too. Rest up, KJ, as Chris M.E. says. The highlight of RE is starting small and terrified, and by the end you're like, ooh, a shotgun laser. So are they going to make a Resident Evil 9? Like, is any of that stuff announced? Because I believe Resident Evil Village is the 8th one, right? No, we're not going to vote to concede. It's like, is there an option to say no? We will not go quietly into the night. We will not give up without a fight. We're going to live on. We are going to survive. Today we celebrate our Rocket League Independence Day. Sorry, Mr. President. Does anyone have any missiles left? Oh, that person I thought had it. Unfortunate. We're going to live on. Oh, they scored at the end. There. Now I'm on board. Yep, Resident Evil 9 will finish the Ethan saga. Resident Evil 4 remake first, though, probably. Okay. I kind of do miss just zombies in Raccoon City and Stars. Like, I'm not really into the whole Ethan Winters saga, I don't think, but maybe I'm missing a bigger point that I should be aware of, so whatever. That was fun. We lost, but it was fun. I am Hefty Goof. This is Gaming Morning Show. It is Friday, January 14th, 2022, and now 8:45 out on the West Coast. I hope you are looking forward to your weekends and that everything that you hope for and dream for comes true over the course of Saturday and Sunday. We, of course, will be back on Monday, as we are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Quiet says, then you should definitely play the first 3 games. And by play, I mean what? Oh, so Quiet, I have played the first 2. When I was a kid, I played them. In fact, my favorite Resident Evil story was going to, gosh, it was either Target or Walmart. We didn't have many department stores beyond that. And I went to the video game section because I had saved up a lot of money for a PlayStation. Because Jeff, from Ask Jeff, had a PlayStation. I was like, oh, I like this. I'm going to go get one of those instead of whatever the next Nintendo would have been, probably the N64. And I had gotten the PlayStation finally, and I bought Mortal Kombat because I had played a lot of Mortal Kombat 2. Basically, Mortal Kombat and football games, Madden or Troy Aikman Football or NFL Game Day, which was the PlayStation version of NFL football. Those were my mainstays. I basically played those games all the time. And I got the PlayStation, and I went to the department store because I had enough to afford another game. I'm going to assume they were $50 at the time. And I asked the person working in the electronics department store, hey, do you have any recommendations on a PlayStation game? And I don't know how versed in like games this person was, because some people who work in the department electronics section, don't care to work there. And some are probably like avid gamers. And we're like, yeah, I got a recommendation. So whatever the case, this person recommended me, 13-year-old me, 12-year-old me, to play Resident Evil. I was like, cool. And if you remember the cover art for that first Resident Evil game, and if K-Laugh or someone in chat wants to post it, it was like it was almost akin to the Mega Man cover in the sense of like the person on the front of the Resident Evil cover was kind of more animated than like the game was intended to be. Like the game was scarier than like the cover kind of made it seem. Like the cover made it seem a little more like cartoony zombie fighter, in my opinion. And so I was like, cool, yeah, I'll play this game. And they always came in actual CD-sized case back then. I took it home, and that first scene, which I'm happy they're bringing this out in whatever movie/TV series that new Resident Evil is, they brought that iconic like zombie thing where he's like, and then like the bass goes like boom, and he's all like, right? Iconic. And I was like, what have I gotten myself into? And for the most part, that game wasn't super scary. It was super frustrating because you kept running out of ammo because there was no auto aim. I needed aim assist back then. But there were also very many scary moments. So the dogs were always jumping out, or like the crows. The crows always came out of nowhere. Yeah. The remakes are definitely more scary. I can imagine because they're probably more vivid, right? Other thing that I'll always remember about Resident Evil was the loading screen. So you go through a door, and it'd be like, cutscene, door. You would have no hand there, but it'd be the door just going, and then you go into the next room, and if you screwed up and you didn't mean to go in that door, you had to go back out. It was, gosh, that game took forever. And the staircase animation, and then you get up the stairs. Ugh. Zombies chasing all around. You're right, though. Yeah, it wasn't very vivid. And Resident Evil 2 was significantly better. Was Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation 2? It might have been. Yes. The art looks like Doom. Oh, here. I can probably help. Resident Evil cover art. Resident Evil cover art. Yeah. I can't do it fast enough. So, 4 was on PlayStation 2. Thank you, K-Laugh. There's the Resident Evil cover art. Are you doing Austin Attack sound effects? No, that was a very accurate sound effect of walking up the stairs and rolling your R's simultaneously. Nope, first 3 were all PlayStation. Really? Wow. We also played Resident Evil Outbreak. Yeah, I want to say that. Well, that was one where you could LAN party, and we did that on PlayStation 2. So, all right, it's 8:50 now. Let's give you the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. 11:50 out east. It is 4:50 for those watching GMS in the UK. We do the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News every single show in the 6 o'clock hour with hashtag video game expert Sean. So we do that, and it's exciting.
From what kidney does Sean's gaming knowledge originate?
And then after the show, the first place you can get the Morning Gaming News is on our Facebook page. Go to facebook.com/Gaming Morning Show. It is also posted later on our YouTube. Always appreciate anyone sharing and liking those videos because it does a lot of good to help us reach more with the news. The 25th DICE Awards. The nominees have been revealed. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, which has been played on GMS Plays before, is one of the leading nomination earners, I guess, according to Marcus Stewart, a Game Informer. A lot of the awards from the DICE Awards apparently end in achievement or begin with achievement, like achievement in this or whatever blank achievement. So yeah, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, well nominated if you look at that Game Informer story. It looks like the Steam Deck will release on time, according to George Yang of IGN. I know that Mike mentioned Superphonic, and Superphonic's who I've thought about it as well, because I know Superphonic had pre-ordered a Steam Deck, like, day one. And then was worried that wasn't going to show up on time. Well, according to George Yang on IGN, they're going to meet the deadline. They're going to release it on time. So that's kind of surprising, especially in the context of all the chip shortages and delays and delays and delays. It's kind of neat that something might come out on time. So if you ordered a Steam Deck, pre-ordered one, you're likely going to get it on time. Also, Joseph Noop of IGN says you'll soon be able to play Fortnite on iOS again thanks to GeForce Now. I didn't fully follow the story, but it sounds like GeForce Now will allow you to be able to play Fortnite on iOS. But it sounds like also, like with everything in the epic Apple saga, that, you know, still to be determined because Apple has a say in this. Out today, Airy Dreamscape for Xbox One and PC. Operation Zeta for Xbox One and PC. God of War for PC. Is that the God of War? Like the PlayStation series? That's out for PC. Superland 6 Inches Under for PC. New Home Medieval Village for PC. Kansei The Second Churn for Switch. And our name of the morning, which you can find on our Twitter at WatchGMS.
Hashtag GMS name of the morning.
Is Pinball Jam for Switch. Some would argue that The Who already did a pinball jam called Pinball Wizard. But if you'd like to play the game out today for Switch, it is available to you. Pinball Jam out today for Switch. You can find that on our Twitter. And as I mentioned, Dogs Organized Neatly, a former name of the morning. We'll talk to the one of the team members behind that game on Tuesday at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. Quiet Time Gaming. The PS4 Ratchet & Clank was my first foray into the series. Really want to play Rift Apart. We saw Sean play that a little bit on GMS Plays, and it was super fun to watch. Those games are one of my ideal kind of games to watch someone else play. When I watched Brendan play Banjo and Kazooie, a throwback game, I really enjoyed that. When I watched Jeff back in the day, and then IntelliGame, Josh was playing Breath of the Wild for a while. Like, I really like watching other people play these kind of games. And when he played Ratchet & Clank, I was like, this is a really fun game, and I'm happy that we were able to watch it because it made me be like really locked in. It's visually beautiful. It's action packed, but there's a story. I don't know, I really enjoyed it quite a bit. Brenda goes, yeah, I've been watching Sean do Far Cry. Oh, and also Axe is here. So if you want to watch the Far Cry series, you definitely can. It's a YouTube exclusive. We're doing Let's Plays. Every episode is around 30 minutes. So if you want to watch it in sequential order, you can. And we have them on a playlist as well. So you can kind of, if you have like YouTube Premium, you can download the whole playlist and kind of watch them when you have a chance. So check it out. Episode 14 launched yesterday. And all of them are available on our YouTube page, youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. Axe says, been lurking for the whole show. I got COVID again for the third time, so I've been busy sleeping and watching movies. I am fine, though. I'm asymptomatic. I'm sorry to hear that you had that. I'm also sorry to hear that you've had it many, 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 many times. Yeah, I'll be thinking about you, Axe, and thank you for lurking. We appreciate it very much. Let's have Kajito, since Kajito was here earlier in the show, take us to Clip of the Day.
Clip of the day, clip of the day, clip of the day, clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
Toot toot. Uh-oh.
Can you do that, Downs?
Today is National Dress Up Your Pet Day, so we are asking you, especially in our Discord, or as a reply to this show being live right now on Twitter at WatchGMS, please share us pictures of your favorite pet. Wearing something. Could be dressed up. For example, Arturo wears a bow tie very often. That's called being dressed up, in my opinion. Love to see Arturo's bow tie on the stream. What the hell is happening?
Oh, Bear Bear has a polo shirt.
No, I think Bear Bear might be a priest.
Oh, yeah,
Bear
that's
Bear's a
kind of
priest.
what it looks like. Congrats, Bear
No,
Bear.
that's for some reason. For some reason, he wears the part that has the tag in front of his neck. It's almost as
sure?
if it was thrown together in 2 minutes instead of properly edited on. It's
There you go. Bear Bear on on the religious holiday that we learned about today, Feast of the Ass Day, was playing the role of a priest for Dress Your Pet Up Day. It was supposed to be a black polo in honor of Bear Bear's companion, Sports.Gaming, who is very good at wearing polos, but still, it was hilarious. All right, that is your clip of the day. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? And then we're going to send you over to Panther Lilycat and say good moron from GMS. We have rated Panther Lilycat before. Panther Lilycat is doing games and demos today. You can call Panther Lilycat Panther or Pan for short. Some even call me Lily, according to the bio. I am a perpetually exhaustive variety streamer, trying to be as compassionate and inclusive as I can. Queer, she, they, BLM. I am a queer content creator. I DM, write stories and music, and generally go for RPGs and action-adventure games when streaming. So be so kind to say good morning from GMS. We would certainly be appreciative, and then we will be back on Monday, as we are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific Time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Takeaways that were pretty okay. Chris says, according to this, my takeaway is that I wanted to make an Octopus's Garden joke this morning, but I couldn't come up with one. Oh, is that going back to the interview that we had with Flippy? Garden of the Sea? Maybe that could be it. Quiet Time Gaming. Bear the bariste. The bariste. Get it? The bariste. Because Bear was... Yeah, I get it. Also, I like Bear the barista. If Bear shows up wearing a Starbucks apron, that could be a fun costume. Yeah. It turns out that Brendan is going to be dressing up Mochi as the Freddy Krueger Chihuahua, right? We showed that yesterday. Kind of accidentally twice, but we had a Nightmare on Elm Street story, so we showed it for that, and then Sean had a moment where his whole thing just like... and showed it again, and it was hilarious. Some of the stories we told you about this morning, the planets can be unusual shapes. The Portland Pickles baseball team acts as a Twitter takeover after its mascot tweeted out an unfortunate photo crop that made a thumbs up look like something else. So we shared that story with you this morning. Mike and Sean thought that thing might have been a legitimate mistake by the mascot. I thought it was kind of a thing that the team did on purpose. Garnered a lot of attention. Minor league baseball teams are some of the best at doing that. We also told you about the New Zealand man who had a cockroach trapped in his ear for 3 days. So that was pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. All right, the Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award.
Who's up for some peanut butter and cheese sandwiches?
No, Bob. We're doing Billy Thundergun right now. It's not time to eat, okay? Anyway, Bob's hungry. We're going to give that to Bear. Yeah. Bear. Because Bear dressed up for National Dress Your Pet Day, and I thought Bear looked dapper. So, to you, Bear, happy Billy Thundergun Award on this particular episode. I learned today, my takeaway that was pretty okay is that C-sections apparently have something to do with Caesar, if nothing else, in a root word alone. So, don't know if that's true, but it could be. And K-Laugh pretty much can type anything in the chat, and I might believe him. So, we also learned that there is some sort of YouTube video that mashes up Mary Poppins and the Terminator. So, take that for what you will. It's been a lot of fun. 3 things happening on Tuesday outside of just Gaming Morning Show. We'll have 2 interviews, 5 Questions GMS, and an interview about dogs organized neatly. And then also on the GMS Plays evening event, 9 p.m. Pacific time, Fudge Village continues. So look forward to Tuesday. Look forward to seeing you on Monday. Hope you enjoy the streams this weekend, including Clip ME happening at 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow at twitch.tv/ChrisMYe. For Austin, for Mike, for Sean, I am Hefty Goof. Thank you, everyone who hung out with us today. Thank you, Flippy, talking to us about Garden of the Sea. And we will see you on Monday for more Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.